Hey everybody, it's Saturday, and we're back again with Iron Kingdoms. Hooray!
Yay!
Hooray!
It's
Unleashed.
hot.
We had that earlier this week in Boston. It was
Yes.
horrible and terrible, and I killed everyone. But now it's nice and cool, so yay.
Yeah. So, when we last left off, our unlikely heroes had taken the job to help out, where's his name?
The Gobber.
The Goblin, yes, whose name is escaping me at the moment. I need to get my notes. There we go. Ah, yes, Professor Takan Janeth.
Ah, yes.
Who is a goblin, who's a gobber, who is an archaeologist, and he hired them because he wants to go explore the ruins out at the Castle of the Keys, where all sorts of bad shit has happened recently.
Yes. Yes,
There was
bad.
a gigantic multi-way battle between like the Legion of Everblight, the Scorn, and like
United Creels. Yeah, everyone got involved there.
yeah. I believe the Circle of Ouroboros was there too. I mean,
Yeah.
gigantic mess of mess. So, when the party arrived, they found that there was some remnants of some dragon spawn remnants. Basically, there was another dragon there whose name escapes me, and it doesn't really matter. Which is what attracted Everblight's attention. And Everblight's attention being attracted there, and being somewhere near where the Scorn were sort of mounting their forces, attracted the Scorn's attention. Which the fact that Scorn and Everblight was attracted there meant that the Circle had to get involved, and the Trollkin were there too. So.
Alpha, bad shit going down. Need some Power Rangers right now.
But yeah, it looks like
Who we, man?
Ay, 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 ay.
I found the perfect Black Ranger.
Convenient.
but it looks like nobody
Let's
actually.
talk about Newgrounds.
Yes.
I kind of noticed that post you made on Twitter the other day, Wyrot, and it brought back memories.
Technically, Kerbifer brought that up first because he was like,
Well, I only saw your end of it, so
Anyway,
Anyways, it was a giant mess. Nobody actually won. At least it doesn't appear that way.
did anyone claim victory?
No, actually.
Oh, that's actually more surprising.
Well,
Well, Everblight kind of claimed victory with the whole, like, yay, I got the thing I came for, now
I
I'm
don't
leaving.
think anyone's going to contest that, the immortal dragon who achieved its goal won.
yeah. And so Everblight effectively won because Everblight showed up to kill the other dragon and eat its and devour its Arthank. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Something like that.
It's Hearthstone. Om nom nom, dead dragon, I'm more powerful, I'm leaving now. Zoinks it away. Yeah, my troops got white massacred and whatever. I don't fucking care. I'll
Whatever,
make
they were all just puny mortals
I can make
anyhow.
more.
Yep.
Eventually.
Like, I just look
yeah.
over in this direction. You're my troop now. No. Yes, master.
No, I don't want to. Yes, you do. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it might take me a few decades in order to cultivate them, but whatever.
Whatever.
I'm a dragon. And it wasn't like it was all his troops, it was just the troops he brought with him.
Right.
And
So
it's
what
not-
do we
it's not
leave
like
for
he brought-
this?
and I believe he did not, and he didn't lose any of his warcasters, so whatever. Sorry, warlocks. Including the world's most doomed ogre, Ogren.
Yeah.
Agrosh.
He's cool with it, though.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, Everblight himself did not appear here physically.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? I don't think he had fully manifested.
No. He has not manifested in, like, 1,000 years, but his Athink was there inside that.
Well, yes, Thagrosh was there.
I mean, the Athink is effectively,
Yes, I just meant that it fit his body.
Yeah, he didn't actually make a body, because even for someone with, like, as impatient and crazy as Everblight, that would have been a bad move.
Yes, Everblight is currently still in his Heartstone, which is currently embedded in Thagrosh's chest.
Yeah. Which honestly is a step up from what he had before, which tells you how much his life sucked.
I have a feeling this is all stuff that my character would know.
Yes, which is why I'm mentioning it. Yeah, basically, Everblight's Heartstone was found by Thagrosh, who was a really down on his luck Ogren.
Yeah, he was a slave.
Yep. And basically, remember the ending of Diablo?
No.
Sure.
The original Diablo. Okay, at the very end of Diablo, the hero has defeated Diablo and finds Diablo's little sort of soul gem thing and shoves it into his head because reasons.
So basically, bad idea. Great, good job,
Like,
hero.
I know what the intent there is,
Yes.
but
It's entirely it's theory so that he can sort of hopefully contain Diablo and blah 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 blah. Still a terrible idea. But yeah, Thagrosh does that, but he's got better reasons. I.e., what the fuck do I got to lose? Also, the Athanx is mind controlling me. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Well,
now he has
I'm
immense
ready.
power. But anyway, so you guys had arrived at the battlefield, fought fought some dragon spawn, as I mentioned. Some undead got up and started attacking you also, which seemed odd and unnerving. But the undead themselves weren't particularly powerful, so meh. But yes.
That just means there's more powerful ones yet to come.
So what's going on now is that you are setting up camp near the at least not you, maybe not you particularly, but the Professor Jonath and his crew are clearing out areas of the ruined battlefield and setting up camp somewhere where there aren't a ton of corpses.
so in keeping with my notion of trying to ask more questions,
Yes.
I want to inquire about the wildlife of the area that is not blighted, if that's even a possibility.
Well, most of the area has been actually fairly blighted because there was a dragon hanging out here for a while. Is the problem?
Here's a lot of
Alright.
dragon blood got spilled also.
That is also the area is actually there's no natural wildlife that's willingly hanging out here at the moment.
All right. Can I alter that question then to ask what kind of blighted creatures seem to be most populous around here?
Ah, okay. That's actually mostly carrion eaters currently. So there's some really fucked up looking, like, vultures and crows and such. And the like. It's mostly carrion eaters, though, so yeah.
All right, scavengers for the most part,
Scavenger.
not predators.
No.
Spiky, scale-covered coyotes.
Kinda, yeah!
Dire coyote.
At least there are no dire weasels. Dire weasels. At any rate, that is what you're noticing. It's mostly like, vultures and crows and such. Birds.
Alright.
Like, you see a few scavengers, things like as the aforementioned blighted coyotes and such lurking around, but most seem to be avoiding the fairly large human party at the moment. It's like,
All right,
yeah, I could the blighted coyotes think, yeah, we could probably take one of them.
right.
But they're all hanging out together.
Jerks.
We're supposed to be the only ones hanging out together.
Why are the prey animals hanging out together? Damn them! I don't like
So-
bird animals.
This
Yeah, when important plot mans is not talking, Pearl is going to ask Rowan if he's willing to spot her on basically a scouting venture to see, like, what kind of how do I want to phrase this? I had this in mind, but I don't have the words. I want to see if we can pick up on the patterns of what few predators there are in the area, and see if I can figure out, a general, like, understanding of them before we run into them. Just spying on what few predators there are in the area.
well, first of all, so I'm assuming this over here means to indicate that the zombies came from a group that came out here
Yes, it looks
and
like
were
the
sticking
zombies.
around.
The zombies you saw were very likely. Looks like they were probably, as I mentioned last time, there was another archaeological group that came out here and
Okay.
never came back. It looks like they came.
Right.
That camp was them.
Okay. That explains that. Okay. And you said that this was collapsed, right? A collapsed tower.
Yes, there was a collapsed tower. Yeah, let me go back. Let me get to that map so I can take a look at it.
I'm pointing at the giant hole.
Yes. That it? No, that's not it. Crap. Which map was it?
Ruins campsite.
Why can't I see? Why am I? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Yes. Okay. Yes, that is a ruined tower. Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember last session and stuff.
It's sort of small. It's a ruined small watchtower, basically.
Okay. So examining the bodies, well, the zombie bodies, the zombodies, if you will.
Yep.
Does it appear as if they were mauled or anything in life before?
Yes. It looks like they were pretty heavily nommed on by things with big, sharp teeth and claws.
Sharp teeth like dragon spawn things.
As a matter of fact, they look remarkably similar to the teeth, and the wounds look like they probably were delivered by the dragon spawn here. Yes.
I'm sure it's a coincidence, and we'll search for the actual cause of death. No, okay. It's a red herring, obviously. All right. So that explains everything then. I'm sure that our goblin friend will be happy to have that answer.
Yes. And hopefully there are no more dragon spawn in the area at all.
Yeah. So to combine that train of thought with the one that Pearl was on, I'm not exactly sure what the best way to watch for dragon spawn in the surrounding area is, but I will attempt to do so. I don't know.
All right.
Well, there's a reason that I suggested going in a pair and not solo.
Well, so you're suggesting we actually like clear out the area, or just see if there are more around, or
Basically, survey the area. If we find anything, observe where they seem to be heading. And it's like if they start heading towards us, then we can go back. Basically, scouting.
I mean, we can check around the area. I'm just saying, like, okay, yeah.
All right. So you guys want to sort of scout? You two of you want to scout around a little bit then? Is what
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
I guess we'll like form a perimeter while the actual archaeological party is setting up stuff.
Yeah. They moved to a slightly different area where the battle took place for various reasons. They basically they found an area which seems to be a little bit less blighted and has fewer corpses, so they can clear
and
the
we-
corpses out and such.
We just
And
we just
one pink
watered,
flower.
we just watered the grass for them with blood.
Some of which is blighted.
Well, you know, they're
I'm
still
starting
liquid.
to think. I'm wondering, should we invest in maces and impact arrows at this moment?
It won't help.
I didn't think so, but
and we'll just like put boxing gloves on the ends of our arrows, you know.
You're good, but you're not Oliver Queen. Yet.
Well, I'm not dating Black Canary, so no. He's got that one on me.
This is, yeah. Yeah, at any rate, so therefore, for the two of you, if you're going to do a bit of scouting, I could probably use I'm assuming you want to be not spotted.
yeah, time for me to roll those skills I'm bad at.
Yeah, so sneak and detection checks from the two of you. Or more accurately, for anybody doing the scouting.
I'm too lazy to do scouting.
I would actually be useful at scouting, and allow me to make a point here. I could actually make Pearl better at scouting. Because
pardon me.
I have the spell that we never used.
Oh, yeah.
Occultation.
It does add +3 to your sneak checks.
What chicks do you need besides sneak?
Sneak, detection, and possibly tracking if
I was thinking, yeah, survival.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to have Hidden Path on myself and Occultation on Pearl as I join them.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Sneak,
It's just agility, right?
detect.
I'm going to boost
And
my
track.
sneak check.
Okay.
Well, that's very
Average.
right around average. Yes.
I'm going to boost my sneak check because that's the most important one.
Do you
for
have
me to
ranks in
not-
sneak?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, I don't have it as a skill on my thing, so I can't even boost it.
This is why I boosted it.
Do you have,
All right.
you actually have +3 to that though?
Because Errol casts occultation on you, it gives you +3.
So that's
Right. Okay,
so
then-
there's a 16 overall.
16.
Yeah,
All right.
I
And
suppose it was
then,
13.
detection. I will not modify that one.
Actually, that wasn't a bad roll for just a +4 for sneak.
No, not bad.
And
I'm-
then survival. Can I boost this by virtue of sniff-o-vision?
Are you trained in it?
Uh,
Are you trained in
All
survival?
right, so
at all?
are you? Do you mean are you getting the free bonus for your ascent?
yes.
Not for what I have in mind. So no.
Okay.
I'm gonna detection. That's 14, and I'm not gonna boost survival.
I keep rolling bad on these.
So I got 10 for sneak, 14 for detection, and 11 for survival.
All right. Well, all right. So here's the key. About the only thing that notices any of you is that like some of like the carrion birds do notice Errol moving about, but that's really about it.
Despite being the largest one here, Pearl is the most ninja.
Because you have a
Because
spell
magic.
on you. Yeah. You have
Well,
a spell on you that
without
makes
that,
you harder to detect.
I matched.
Also, Peter, by the way, I have what is it? Hidden path on myself.
Mm-hmm.
That just means that if they were trying to follow me, it's as if I had a +3 in my sneak.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah, you're noticed by the crows and
right.
vultures, but that's really, they're not really like alive, whatever.
They're not pursuing us. They're
No.
just noticing.
But you guys spend some time trekking around, looking for stuff. There are a fair number. Part of the problem is that there are a large amount of tracks having moved through here, being given the fact this place was the site of a large battle. So, like, armies have moved through the area at some point in the not too distant past, like in the past year. So the ground is not really that conducive to maintaining tracks over long periods of time. That said, you guys did roll well enough on some of your detection tracking rolls and the like to notice that there are tracks of various animals in the area. Mostly it's sort of the stuff that you have already been seeing, the coyotes and such. But you also do see tracks that seem to match up pretty well with the dragon spawn, including at least one set of tracks that seems pretty fucking big. Like bigger than the big ones you guys fought.
Oh, goody.
So at a guess, you're thinking there's one that's there's one that's at least one other dragon spawn out here that is at least assuming that its tracks are similar enough to the smaller ones. It's it's got sort of big clawed reptilian feet, and they're fucking huge. So its gait sort of seems similar to. The gate seems a little odd, honestly. Let me double check one thing on my repository for the monster, for the thing in question. Did I not jot down it? I did not jot down its stats. Damn it. Okay, I'll have to fix that some other time. The important note is that its gait seems to be like you notice the tracks for short distances, when all of a sudden like its gait gets its footprints get significantly deeper and then disappear.
I look up.
It's got wings.
Yep. It's like dip. Oh, the big one can fly.
Like, yeah, it's like time to start looking up.
Well, you see no sight of a giant winged lizardy thing up in the sky. So wherever it is, it's not here at the moment. Yay?
We're going to hope that it stays that way, but we all know how this actually works.
Oh no, it's gone. It's left. It's never coming back. You're totally fine.
Yeah, this is why would it be here still? You know. Yeah. So yeah, Errol just sort of tenses at the thought of that thing being up in the air and possibly able to, make a strike at any particular time. But
Pearl is glad that she has a very large bow.
Yeah. The other thing of note, you do see a few bear tracks also. And
Turns around immediately.
No, there's no ninja bear behind you.
There's always a ninja bear behind you.
Well, if there is one, you don't see it.
You haven't passed your perception checks. Yeah, you haven't passed them. Yeah.
okay. Anyway,
If we run into the bear, I'm hoping the dragon shows up, and then they can fight, and the bear will win, and we can get away.
This is
Because-
Skyrim words.
I was gonna say,
I'm not going to pass up a chance to make that joke.
I know you're not.
Okay.
all right.
So yeah.
I believe that is good for our
Scout.
career
Yep.
establishment.
Yeah, I think we found all we're going to find.
Seems like hopefully there's nothing more.
That would be impressive and most disturbing and distressing.
Yes, all those words are accurate and exist as words.
All right. Well, you guys head back up, and the archaeological team has done a very nice job clearing out an area for a camp. They've cleaned it out. There appears to be a large cairn now. At a guess, the bodies they moved out, they basically piled up under a bunch of rocks and basically said, "Yeah, done." We'll give them the best burial we can. I have no idea what faith they are. Don't we? Yeah.
We'll just do this the Menite way. It's the simplest.
Well, if it's the Mennonite way,
Set everything on fire.
there'd be a pyre instead of a cairn.
Oh, I don't, off the top of my head, know what that is. That's never been defined for me.
Oh, cairn? A cairn is basically burying somebody. Is burying bodies under a bunch of rocks.
Ah, okay.
The reason they went with the cairn is mostly just so they don't have a gigantic bonfire going, attracting all sorts of attention.
Fair.
But yeah, so it looks like you've got a good view of the keep, and basically food is brought out, food is cooked. Lenora goes off and goes to try to find something to eat. She able to find something not particularly blighted. There is some stuff in there that's not like super blighted. She just has to move further away from the battlefield than ideal, but
Right.
But she's able to find stuff, and most stuff out here is not really willing to mess with her. It's like the few actual predators in the area look at Lenora and go, no.
That is not prey.
That is an apex predator. I'm not fucking with that. I'm going over here now.
Voices in my head. No.
Stop that, Nick. Bad Nick.
Anyway,
Yes.
an RKO. Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, make sure that everyone in the expedition is aware that we are encroaching on the territory of some rather vicious creatures, and so we are going to have to basically be on constant alert.
And watch the skies. There's a big flying lizard.
That's one way of putting it.
They're not happy to hear this, but
Really? A big flying lizard? Do you think we'll get to fight it?
And I'm going to...
Pearl just kind of stares with that, no matter what I say, I know what you're going to say. So I'm not going
Let's
to
hit
say
it with
anything.
sticks.
Yes. That just quiet resignation. Nope.
I'm going to try and see if any of the trees in the immediate surrounding area make for a particularly good hiding spot / vantage point.
Sure, there's at least one that you could probably do that in.
Okay.
I'm going to spend that time instead of finding a vantage point. I'm going to start carving some more specialty arrows.
Go for it.
What's my thingy again? Fletcher, 5.
I'm going to start setting stuff up in the tree to stay there. Like,
Ooh!
I don't know.
Oh, crap. Now I need to open the book. I think this one would give me 15 gold worth of arrows. I'll look it up. Go on without me.
So that is 10 times skill level. For 13.
For 13, I thought.
13 to 16 is 10 GC per skill level.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself in my thoughts. I missed math. All right, so yeah. I'm gonna go with 3 barbs and 1 fire
Go
because I
for
think
it.
the fire one was 1. Barbs are useful.
Did it cause bleeding or?
That's an extra.
They're +1 damage. If
Yeah.
we're fighting things that have high armor and shit, then yeah.
All right, Nick. You're able to set up a sort of a fairly well. You should give me I guess a sneak check to sort of set up a camouflage sort of vantage point up in the tree if you'd like.
Okay. I'm going to boost it because I feel as if this is going to be my life for however long we're here.
At least at night, yes. Or while people are in camp.
Well, I crit if I succeed. That's not a good roll, though.
No. It's
well.
reasonably camouflaged. I mean, I'll be honest, against, like, things that are sort of just casually looking, it's probably enough.
Well, maybe I'll reestablish it later. But
Yeah, fair enough.
can't exactly just be like, no, let's do that again.
Oh, you can spend a few points to re-roll it. if you
I
want.
think it looks good.
Yep! That's
Wait.
camouflaged.
Here's the litmus test.
Well, you beat my roll, so.
Yeah. Rowan, what are you doing up there?
Right, hang on a sec.
what did you have there? Getting a feat point. What are you talking about?
You just spin this again. That's much better.
There you
That is. I will definitely give you the crit for that, so you get that feat point back definitively.
Just like move some branches around. Okay, you're gone.
Damn it! It's
That's
appeared
like-
again.
It's like, okay, Pearl can't spot the broadside of a barn. If she can see me, I have a problem.
This is not a good hiding place. All right.
All right, right. These branches are super thick. I won't be seen at all. Rowan, why are you just sticking your head in a bunch of leaves?
Shh. My strategy.
Yeah.
I'm becoming one with
I
nature.
can't see you. You can't see me.
I don't know why every time I try to imitate Rowan, I end up doing Solid Snake. I think it might be because I spent yesterday playing NGS3.
All right. Well, let's see. The night passes actually uneventfully. I mean, aside from the occasional sound of scavengers moving around out in the fringes, out in the battlefield area, which is an unpleasant, disturbing noises, But you guys are used to living out in the wild, so it's not. Honestly, it's more unnerving, more sort of disturbing for the laborers in the archaeological party than anybody else. And even they are like, yeah, they probably won't come bother us. But yes, before going to bed, you are the 5 of you are approached by the professor, and he sort of says, "Well, all right, we're here." And you guys have been a big help already. So tomorrow we need to go in and sort of take a look around and sort of at least get a feel for what's going on inside the actual inside the castle. So I'm going to need you guys tomorrow to sort of do a reconnaissance of the first floor at least, just before I send the laborers in, because you guys are better suited for actually, scouting things out and making sure,
Right.
Understood.
there are no unpleasant surprises in there. So if you guys can go and take care of that, I'll keep the other couple of the other small group of mercs we got to keep an eye on things, make sure the scavengers just stay away from the campsite and the like. If we see anything particularly untoward, especially that large flying thing, we'll make sure to let you guys know ASAP.
Yeah, totally let us know about that right away. I want to kill it.
Are there any other archers in the other mercenary group?
Yeah, there are people who know how to shoot. There are people who know how to use bows.
I hand Professor von Goblinstein one of my signal arrows, and I tell him, shoot this into the air if you need us.
All right. He nods. Can do.
Especially if you don't call him Mr. von Goblinstein.
I can't remember his name.
It's a good name.
It's Jonath. Okay, it's totally not supposed to be a knockoff on Jones. Nope, not at all.
It's not a merging of Joe Namath either, so no, not that.
He is not supposed to be an Indiana Jones reference at all.
No.
Gob, 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 gob.
At any rate, he also basically gives you guys a couple of alchemical lights to bring in with you for lighting if you need them, because he is an alchemist, as I mentioned.
That's good.
He's an alchemist. That's right. Anyways,
Yes, he's an alchemist explorer.
Yeah, I don't have any light sources.
Well, here you go, light sources.
In fairness, Pearl can't ever see anything anyway, so what good would they do me?
All right, well, as I said, the night passes without any actual incident, which is a pleasant thing, or at least lack of unpleasantness. And the next morning comes around. And you can sort of see the sun coming up, actually sort of up over behind the castle, to be totally honest.
It is pretty.
We're walking right into the sunlight.
Yep, pretty much. It's actually a fairly pretty sight, despite even though it's sort of like rising up over behind a ruined castle. It was a very impressive castle at one point. So even ruined, it still sort of retains some of its former majesty and impressiveness. Although there's also a definitive feel of sort of dark, imposing, something dark and imposing about it. Would have nothing to do with the fact that it was probably built by the Orgoth. Nope, not at all.
Not in the least.
Orgoth, what are those?
Oh, those are guys that like organs and wearing black.
So you're friends?
Yeah? Yeah.
I'm not even,
Okay.
I had to step away from the computer, so
Yeah.
I don't know what was said, but I'm just going to stare at Roland, because chances are he said something. Ground through it like he said something wrong.
I was just mentioning that basically you're setting out in the morning to investigate the castle, at least the first
Right.
floor at a minimum. And basically the sun is rising up behind it. And it's it's still a very impressive sight despite it's mostly ruined, although it is still somewhat imposing and sort of something dark about it because it probably was an Orgoth ruin. Probably. At any rate, you all sort of head over towards it. On the plus side, there aren't a ton of bodies directly between you and the castle, so it's not like the main battlefield is right in front of the castle. So that's actually you don't have to pick your way through too many dead bodies, basically. And you advance up the steps and through the ruined gateway into the castle proper. It is dark because the sun's only just coming up, and so the sun sort of there is some light as the sun peeks through breaks in the walls and such. So there's enough light that you don't really need the alchemical lights you've been provided with, but you have them just in case you come to areas that are particularly dark.
Right.
And you walking into sort of you're into the castle proper, and you're sort of in the big opening hallway basically, and it's anything that was that would have had a chance to have rotted away has basically rotted away at this point. But it's been a long time because it's.
All right, so things that would have rotted have rotted. Is there any flora taking over the building?
There is actually some, although it's all sort of been twisted and warped due to the fact that there was a dragon in the area for a while. So yes, there is definitely moss and bits of things growing up through the cracks and such, and vines sort of growing along the walls, but they're all sort of knotted and dark and twisted.
All
There's
right.
sort of a very faint very, very faint smell of decay in the air.
Is everyone else hungry?
Pearl doesn't respond. All right, so Pearl is going to take some of the moss twigs and etc. and is going to make a pile of it in front of the front door.
Okay.
It'll be noisy.
Ah, clever. All right, sure. Sure, I like that idea. And you trek along down through the hallways and such. And every now and then you can see a ray of sunshine breaking through sort of the gloomy sort of light that you do have as it sort of comes through one of the cracks in the walls or what have you. So while there's enough light to see by, it's you can sort of see the rays of light sort of piercing through, coming through the cracks in the walls and such as the sun comes up higher and higher into the sky. You sort of investigate around. It's clear that something has been some things have been sort of making their dens in here occasionally in some of the rooms off the hallway and such. But whatever it was is sort of cleared out. Probably they came out and left the place during the big battle at a guess.
Interesting.
Anyone who wants to can make a roll of some sort to see if you might be able to identify what was rooming here, although you guys can probably guess.
Your mom. Haha.
I'll do survival just to see if I can piece together
Sure, if you want to.
indicative things. Hey, that one's actually not bad.
Yeah, honestly, about average. At a guess, it looks like it very well might have been the smaller dragon spawn from the room you're currently looking at, just from some of the traces behind.
Just rolling detection just to see if I notice anything particular.
Yeah,
in the
you
room.
actually notice some signs of actual dragon spawn, which you would actually have an idea of, Skitch. So you're pretty sure that the dragon spawn some of the dragon spawn were nesting, were basically effectively nesting in here at some point. But they seem it's definitely traces that it's they've been gone for a while. So whatever it was that's nesting in here isn't anymore. And in fact, as you travel through, you come up on a large room, and there are a few dead dragon spawn in here, including a couple of the larger ones.
How dead are we talking here?
Violently dismembered.
All right, I'm more meant time-wise. How long ago were they?
Medicine?
Medicine roll be appropriate here. Yes.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, there you go. You're the expert.
Just 10.
10's plenty, actually. At a guess, Skitch, within the past week, at most, probably a few days.
This has become interesting.
And whatever it looks like, it's definitely something sharp and cutty that, you're noticing, deep and violent, gashes and cuts. You also notice some areas where it's they've taken significant bludgeoning damage. And there is blood in the area. You can see blood on their teeth and such, which looks vaguely mammalian. Looks vaguely human, actually, the blood on the teeth and such. But there's it's hard to tell because it's had some time to dry and such. So, but it's of the right color. You couldn't tell what type of blood it is without actually, Well, without more advanced science, honestly. But it's like it looks like it could be. It's mammalian at least at a minimum. So it's not Trollkin blood or anything like that. So it's human or large animals or something like that. But beyond that, you really can't tell exactly what it is. But yeah, something.
Are there any?
But yeah, also at a guess, Skitch, whatever it was that cut these things, it's definitely not like claws or anything like that. It's a weapon of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, were there any marks against the walls from an errant axe swing or something?
Not that you see.
All right.
The other thing you note, this room, the room that you're in, you're actually starting to notice something. Everyone should give me a detection check, actually. And this is scent based, by the way.
Woohoo!
All right. Boosted for free. Confound it.
So, all right. Oh dear Lord, Snortlesby.
Just the detection.
That was
here,
actually supposed to be
Grunther.
Grunther.
Okay, Grunther. Yep.
Are we doing detection again? Or?
Detection. Yep. This is a scent check.
Okay.
All right. All of you. Well, okay.
Grunther definitely smells something.
Yes, he does. Everybody definitely smells something sort of that seems to be coming from further into the building. Smells something that's sort of cutting through that sort of very faint sense of decay that you're getting. It's sort of cutting through the air in here. Grunther, it's very definitively something chemical.
So
It's faintly reminiscent of some of the stuff that you actually recently have smelled. When the professor was working with his chemicals and such.
Anyone else think this smells like the professor's stuff?
Now that you mention it, that does seem to be about right.
So yes, you're smelling something alchemical from somewhere further on.
It seems that someone has taken root here.
Well, it's coming from... Which direction is it coming from?
Ahead of you, basically.
Above.
Well, not really above. It's coming from ahead, really.
No, it's
No, I
coming
thought
from
we
that way, so let's go.
I thought we were going up a tower or something.
No, you're actually in the main sort of body of the castle at the moment.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys travel along for a bit longer, and all of you are noticing more and more of the chemical smell as you travel. The hallways are a little bit narrow here and there.
Pearl is going to make a note to keep a very wary eye out for tripwires or anything of the such.
Sure.
I'm going to boost a detection roll.
Go for it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, you do not spot any tripwires.
I'm just having that as an ongoing
All right.
observation.
But I'm also going to give you something else with that, Pearl. You also hear from somewhere up ahead, not too far, what sounds like things moving around. Sort of vaguely sounds like human gait. But you're also hearing occasional sort of mechanical clanking noises and sort of strange sounds, almost sounds like strange breathing noises that sound vaguely almost mechanical in a weird sort of way.
It's Darth Vader.
Kind of like that, actually, Eric, but unfortunately you wouldn't have that as a reference.
Do we have Signarans with a warjack in here?
Oh, they've got good stuff. Let's kill them and take it.
That is a possibility.
In either case, not making ourselves known before we want to be known is a prudent solution for the time.
If you want to move in quietly, you should give me sneak checks.
We'll do a sneak check. I'm not going to boost it because I only have 1 feat point left.
Oh, my sneak is gonna suck balls. I'm wearing full plate. -5.
well, you can stay here.
I might just gotta take this side corridor instead. You guys get that plan.
5. I rolled a 5.
Full plate sucks for sneaking in.
It does, as a matter of fact. You guys should go to the Castle Keys interior map. And you see, as you're sort of moving in, you can put yourself in the blue box area. A bunch of humans look vaguely human, but very muscular and look like they're wearing sort of weird, sort of like metal diving bells on their heads.
Oh, fuck me.
Eric knows what these are because I'm an asshole. And they've got sort of weird. It looks like they've got these sort of weird, sort of like dome-like caps on the ends of their arms. They're basically metal bracers and then like dome-like caps in their arms that sort of end in sort of metal spheres, not hemispheres, I should say. They've got sort of bits of like mechanical stuff all over the face. The helmet thing that covers their head seems to be bolted into the like shoulder, like sort of like almost like a gorget that seems to have been bolted into their torsos. There's like piping run out of their helmets and into various things. You can get a good look at what they look like from the tokens, honestly. They've got like grates where their eyes should be that seem to be glowing faintly yellow. And they're making weird, sort of strange sort of echoey respiratory noises. There are a bunch of boxes in the room also that you notice. It looks like these are actually fairly new crates that seem to have been piled up in. These 3 are currently these 4 actually. Hang on, wrong button. Yeah, these ones here seem to be carrying boxes out this way, and it looks like these guys here are moving to pick up stuff, whereas the 2 back here, the 2 much larger ones, looks like they're standing there, sort of on guard, and they're the ones that seem to notice you guys as you walk in. I should copy over.
Oh right, Lenoir.
Also, I should set these guys facing. I just realized.
We're inside the Castle of Keys interior.
Yes.
Yes, I was going to say we are missing people.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I will copy Lenoir over.
At least their boss is in here.
So yes, that is what you are seeing currently. About 7 of the normal sort of, they look like big beefy humans, as I said, which have been fucked with. But yeah, as you guys sort of come in, the 2 big ones sort of notice, make some sort of strange, sort of echoing, booming noise that you really can't. It's clear it's some sort of attempt to communicate, some sort of communication, but they really can't talk. For what I like to call obvious reasons. And the ones that are carrying boxes, put the boxes down and are in the process of turning to face you when you should roll initiative.
What was my initiative modifier now? 13? Yes. Hey, there we go.
On the plus side, you guys should beat these guys. Some of you guys should beat these guys. Their initiative's not very good.
We need to be added to the initiative order.
Oh, you do. You're right. I am.
All right.
I forgot to add you to the initiative tracker.
Because I actually remembered to set my initiative this time.
Well, all right. They rolled the same. The 2 of them, the big ones and the small ones, rolled the same thing. And someone should roll for Lenore.
I don't have her sheet.
Let me see if I can find it. Crap. I know Alice has sent it to me at some point. Do I have it saved somewhere?
Her initiative is 12. I just looked it up on her token.
Yes. No, do not save it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back through chat history here. sketches. I just realized, yeah, I should probably actually have Alice's character somewhere. Uh, where are you? I know she's linked it to me since we started. We got a bunch of the stats on the token, so it's not that big a deal.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Apologize for the slight delay in this. On.
Nope. Yona lives.
Woot!
Yay!
I'll be back.
Woohoo! Awesome. That was like what's called very fortuitous timing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Did I say yes again? Yes. Yes.
And then yes.
Maybe. No. Yes. Also, this session is the first time I've used occultation as a spell this entire campaign.
Woo! Interesting. Ooh, Lenore's got a good initiative. Set to 20. So yes, you guys actually managed to basically beat out the drudges.
Hooray!
Hey, Alice, you live.
Yeah.
Well, combat is about to start, so
My dad's truck broke down an hour away, and I had to go pick him up.
Yep.
And
Oh.
then I had to take a nap.
That's fine. You came here just in time. So,
I'll add a link for you later. Unfortunately, right now I don't really have anything to link my character sheet with.
okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm back.
Yay. Well, the server is obviously up, so
Yeah, I just need to remember where Map Tools is.
that's fine.
In space.
Where no one
Is.
can hear you scream.
in your computer.
Which
You
we will
lost
be.
the map tools.
Isn't everything in space?
Technically speaking, yes. Well, no, technically no. Depends on how you define space.
Four-dimensional space-time where the past is in another
I was like-
realm.
Anything that's not in space, I'm going to go with abstract thought.
I'm here. I'm a scary gator.
You should be on the Castle of the Keys interior map. So you guys are currently scouting the inside of the castle. Before you get, so just so you know, what you guys stumbled across was some, you did stumble across a few dead dragon spawn that had died recently and had been killed off by something armed with weapons of sorts. And you also smelt a very faint sort of. You felt definitely the place had sort of faint smell of rot and decay about the place. But
Neat.
there's something alchemical sort of cutting through that as you got deeper in. And then you guys heard the sound of bodies and mechanical stuff up ahead. You came into this room and you saw what you're seeing here, which are basically humans, which have been have mechanical, basically cybernetically modified, effectively. They've got sort of weird sort of diving bell like helmets on their heads that's gonna be bolted into gorgets that are bolted to their torsos, with like hoses coming out where their mouths should be, grates where their eyes should be, with like yellow glowing out of them. Sort of strange mechanical respiratory noises. Like it looks like they are massively over-muscled for humans, to the point where like they've got like stretch marks from their muscles growing so quickly. And they've got like basically like metal bracers that go onto like metallic caps that cover their hand where their hands should be, that are basically hemispheres of metal with like little grooves in them.
So they got mace hands?
Kinda.
Okay. Okay.
And it looks like there are a bunch of boxes in the room that are fairly recent. Like everything else you've seen here has been like rotted away. That could. This stuff the boxes all look fairly new. It looks like they were carrying the boxes off down the hallway to the quote north. And what did I just do?
What did you just do?
Everything's gone.
God damn it! I did it again.
I
Would
think you opened a new campaign.
I did because MapTool has a certain interest of buttons that will do that, and I don't know. Fortunately, this is not that big a deal. This is just copying over
back.
tokens. Just recopy your tokens over. I'm sorry.
good. Mm. Snortlesby is faster than me, so he can go to the back.
Oops, I was a little more forward.
I must have hit. God, what the hell did that? I've got to figure out what combination of buttons I've been hitting that do that. I've done it a couple of times. On the plus side, this is easy done. We hadn't done anything like we hadn't got any like positioning stuff done. So
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Yolna, just for reference, the link to the question sheet is in the chat.
I know.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
All right.
I accidentally closed the.
Yeah, but no worries.
I'm guessing that none of my lures will help on this.
Probably not. You've never seen anything like this before. I'm just gonna tell you this right the fuck now.
Lower horrible monster people?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... No. My assumption was they look alive, right? Mostly?
Kinda. Sorta.
Okay.
Like, your instinctive reaction is from everything you've heard described about them, even if you've never run into them, maybe Crix?
I'm looking at him, like, in real life, I'm looking at him and seeing Lord Carver, but he don't mess with... Well, the guy that Doc Arcadius, I guess. Is that his name?
Yeah, Dr. Arcadius.
Yeah. That's what I'm imagining, because he turns pigs into coal-fueled monsters, but on the flip, Crix, yeah, that makes sense. What I'm seeing is just, well, they look mostly alive.
You're hearing breathing noises, which seems to belie Crix. But what the fuck?
I have lore 2 undead, and I'm gonna assume lore 2 undead is enough so I can look at them and see that they don't...
seem to be technically... They're breathing.
Okay.
We need to be back in the initiative order.
Yeah, that's true, you do. Crap. Alright, I know what... I will re-add you to the initiative.
Errol, you're standing on my foot.
You guys should... You can adjust your positioning a little bit if you'd like.
I was over here initially, so I'm.
There we go.
Okay, I remember mine was 17. I don't remember anyone else's.
I had 21.
Yep. You got... Yeah, alright. Initiative set.
Initiative.
There we go. Alright. Lenore, you had 20, I believe, is what I rolled for you. But if you want to roll for yourself, feel free.
I will roll for myself, because My dice are not your dice.
This is true. Sort of.
I am a client, not the host. That means things.
Okay, you got an 18 instead. Skip
Hey,
through.
all of you.
What is this?
You really got yourself to blame.
What are we rolling here?
Initiative.
Oh, but I already know my initiative from last
So
time.
reset it. So just re-enter it.
Okay.
I accidentally closed the campaign.
I know. I thought you were asking us to re-roll initiative.
No. Just telling you to reset it in the thing. So and sort. There we go. All right, Pearl, you are up first.
That's not usual.
Oh,
Okay.
hang on a second. One thing I should do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink because I just woke up and snarfed down a cheeseburger, so I will be right back.
Alright. Well, I am in a range where the 4 frontmost opponents are within my range. So I'm going to do a double shot maneuver. I'm going to open up against this one.
Okay, go for it. First shot.
Yep.
Just get something to note things down on. Here we go.
I think my total modifier is 7. Rat 6, and then I've got my command, yeah.
Okay, that's 7. Fire
14.
away. 14 will definitely hit.
Alright. Followed by 13 damage, isn't it? Yes.
So, yes, 13 days, yes.
Crap.
Alright, well, he takes two wound points.
Let us try another shot.
Okay, feel free. That
Fuck.
will miss, actually.
Feet.
Go for it.
That
will
hits at least.
Yep.
Jeez.
Damage.
Now we're
I'm
talking.
back.
That's another 7.
Yeah, so that's 9 damage total. Does that drop it?
Nope. Arrows
Huh.
sort of thud into it, staggers back a little bit, and sort of makes sort of hissing, clicking noise, and sort of rights itself back up.
Yeah, I found it. And here I am again with no freaking feats because my skills never freaking work and I need to boost them.
I would say just don't boost them then because you're
Then they
burning
fail.
feet points. Then you're burning feet points then.
Well, don't worry too much about. Right. So, anyways, Errol, you're up.
Okay, hand of fate on myself.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do a charge on that one there.
Absolutely. This will be a back strike, so you get +2 to hit.
Excuse me, pig monsters.
See
You
here,
can charge through your allies, so that's fine.
and that's my reach is what 2, right?
2. Yep. 2.
Yep.
I'm going to get as close as I need to, and not an inch shorter. Oh, geez. So there, set facing to there. Backstrike just means what?
+2 to hit.
+2 to hit. Okay.
They were facing the wrong way, so.
Yeah. I will spend the feat point to boost my attack roll. So that makes this 46 drop low +7. And I crit on that, fortunately, so you get the
Feat
feat
point
point
back.
back. And then for damage, 46 drop low 12. Actually, no, that's right. And I'll see here. That's 22 for the damage.
That will be 8 wound points. On George 3. Ow.
And that is my turn.
Rowan.
All right. I'll take a shot at. Let me double check this. Nudge.
Knocks the arrow, rests
yes.
the points part of past it on the shoulder of Grunther.
Whatever.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, Skitch, so your sword like cuts into it, and like you can see it, it starts bleeding, and it's the blood definitely looks like normal sort of human blood. So but like you can see like what looks like weird sort of like it looks like something was done in terms of like like weird tubes and such to be running inside the body that you cut into that are also leaking strange fluids.
Drudge
Animal
6
machines,
gets
son.
attacked.
Drudge 6.
Dunk.
That'll hit.
So 7
That's
damage.
7 damage to Drudge 6.
And I'm assuming that's still up, so
It is.
unless
Arrow
that one
thuds,
ran
the arrow basically thuds right into it, and it sort of staggers back, but reels back up, and looks like it's still trying to move towards you.
That's a crit, so I get my third feet point back. And there. 6 more.
6 more. That is enough to drop it if it fails its tough check.
Oh, great.
Which it
There's
does
way
not.
too many. There's way too many of these things.
Flat. So it sort of basically the second arrow slams into it. It sort of staggers forward, like looks like it's trying to keep moving, but it collapses to the floor in a heap and no longer sort of moves. Although it sort of twitches slightly every now and then, but it's definitely done. Lenore. Lenoir.
Rich names.
I would like
You might
to
be
think
muted. Oh.
I would like to think my name is kind of Cajun.
Yeah.
Lenoir.
I mean, I took it from a Scooby-Doo movie.
Which is of course the authority on all things Cajun.
That's the one with the zombies, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
That one's
Scooby-Doo and
actively
Zombie.
good.
Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. Yes.
I remember that one.
The monsters are real.
Actually, run through you get to go before the Drudges. So,
And I am spending a feat point to run and gun.
okay.
And double advancing. Stomping over there.
Now you crush the body under your feet.
I'm almost half a ton. It's almost like I weigh a lot. This guy's about to have a bad time.
All right.
Let me get my character sheet up, because I don't have it apparently right now. Whoopsies.
Um,
That'll hit exactly.
Yep.
They are not what they're called dodgy. You do a point of damage to it.
Dunk.
yeah, these are definitely enemies that
I-
Pearl is more suited to fighting than Rowan.
I'm the one with the kill. Don't you be talking sass.
You rolled better than I did. I have a higher
I also-
base, though.
I roll 3 dice, drop low. I deal lots of damage and hit lots.
Yep.
All right. So what was is that the second hit roll?
Bite
Bite. That'll hit.
and 4 damage.
Yep. That's another 4. Yep.
Um,
All right. So you bite into it, Lenore.
Oh no.
No, it's just basically you tear flesh out, and you can taste the taste of human blood, and some other weird chemicals that are really nasty and off-putting, and faintly caustic.
Probably don't want to eat these things.
Season through these things.
It's like, aha, human flesh and
Ew.
Nanomachines.
Battery acid.
Would Errol have an idea of what that means?
No.
Okay.
Basically, Alice, you're tasting something very definitively alchemical.
Bite into it and it's full of nanomachines. No.
No, there are no nanomachines in this.
Damn it, Pepsi
Alright.
next.
Alright. Still got a quick action.
Go for it.
Drudge 4 is going to have a bad day as I cast a Bone Shaker on him.
Okay.
This is a back strike. Do you get that for magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm boosting the
Did
attack
anyone
roll.
attack Drudge 4?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, because I attacked Drudge 7. If you want to actually kill it, then...
Well, I have things I'm dealing with.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me double check. And yes, this should be the right roll.
That'll hit. It takes 3 points of damage.
Wow.
You're not rolling well.
Thanks. I know.
Arrgh. Okay, Grunther, you're up.
All right. So these boxes here.
Yeah.
Can I spend a feat point to charge over them? All dramatic and anime-like?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I will do that. We'll charge Drudge 7.
All right.
Oh, wait. We need to make sure Snortleby does something first.
What? No.
Snortleby is going to go
Attack
rabbit
Errol? What? That's a
and
horrible
charge
idea.
Drudge 2.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yep. He's got plenty of range for that.
Yeah.
And since the Drudges are facing the other way, he's not doing anything unfortunate.
Ooh, Snortleby is within 4 of me. Nice.
All right.
Oh, wait, he's rabid. Not 5 dice, 3 dice. Clunk.
That'll hit. They're def 11. I mean,
Yeah.
oh dear God!
Go
There
Snortles.
we go.
All right. Well, that's a tough roll for him.
Finally, someone rolls decent.
No, that's a tough roll for him in that he gets the roll to die and nothing happens.
And he's just in range to hit Drudge 7 with his
Nice.
other fist.
Nice.
Pow.
That'll hit.
And still rabid.
Yep. This
Yeah, I have a feeling the thing's about to crumble.
This is only 3d6. Yeah. Well, that'd have killed it even if it. Yeah, all right. Well, hang on. Tough. Nope.
Not tough enough.
Alright. Grunther now charges Drudge 4 instead.
Yep. Makes sense.
Arrgh. But he's got reach. Hooray. They're only defense 11, right?
Yep.
Well,
That'll
thankfully that hit.
I could actually reasonably hit these things with my unarmed attack.
Good rolling.
That is very good rolling. That's number 4, you said?
Yep.
All right, so that is 8. That's
8
enough
damage.
for another toughness check.
Alright, so they've got 11 health.
He is knocked down, and they've got 10 health exactly, actually.
Ah.
He is knocked down, but at 1 because he is tough.
Buy another attack.
Yep.
Auto
auto
hits.
Yep. It's technically another tough check. Kills him this time.
Feet. Instead of getting a feat point. No, I want the feat point because I'm only at 2 at the moment.
All right.
Well, you got one for critting just there.
Oh, I did. So yeah, so instead of the feat point, we'll zap Drudge Brute 1 with whatchamacallit, Perdition.
Okay.
Mighty Arcane of 3. Which
You
does
miss.
hit.
Despite it
And-
being defense 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Snortleby is 2 Fury. I've got 2 Fury. So I might as well spend 1 to attack Drudge 5.
All right. That'll hit. George 5
That'll be
takes
2 points. Probably won't kill him.
No, it will not. It'll
There
irritate
are-
him.
There are far fewer drudges now.
Yes, I was expecting this, honestly. All right, time for the Drudges to go.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
All right, Drudge 5 will attack Lenore because she's right there.
The one that's dead underneath Lenoir, having its arrow right at her back, makes it look like she's a chameleon instead of a gator.
Kind of a bit. All right, so he is going to attack. I guess he'll attack Lenore. I mean, The options aren't like particularly great in terms of pounding through armor for either of you. So
It'd be an epic duel of not doing any damage. 1, 1, 1.
all right, so he's attacking Lenore. Is it 11? I think 11. No, 11 hits you. All right, good.
Yeah.
That was not a crit, correct? Okay.
Nope.
11 would hit all but Rowan and Snortlesby.
Well, max damage.
Kronk.
So actually, it basically raises his hand up. It's not a bludgeoning on this one. A saw blade comes out of it sort of emerges out of the circular saw blade emerges out of the thing, and you hear it sort of whine up, and it sort of slices into you.
Ow. Roll
Yeah, that's
location.
max damage for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. These things, if it crits with the saw blade option, it's got 3 options. It's got the saw blade, which is if it crits, it gets another attack.
Ooh.
If it's against the same target, it has to be the same target. If it has an extendo blade, so it can have reach, or it's got the bludgeon, which gives it an additional die of damage against constructs and monstrosities. It can pick one of those any time it attacks.
So it's never going to use the bludgeon.
Not against you guys, no. If it was a different type of party, and you had it was the other party, they'd be using the bludgeon against Lugnut.
Like
Yeah.
Jax, yeah.
All right, so yeah, sorry, I didn't roll the location. Yeah, 4 is fine. All right,
I would hope it would be. Maybe if I rolled a 7, it wouldn't be fine.
What would that hit you? In the existential?
down to here, change its facing so that it's not giving us back to anybody. And it is going to attempt to buzzsaw Snortlesby. And technically, it started its action behind him, so this is a backstrike.
Yep. That was a mistake on my part.
That'll hit.
Yeah, these things were a lot more durable than I thought they would be.
Yep.
Like, I figured everyone else would sweep the front wave.
Doesn't actually hurt him, though.
Yeah. Whoa, big, thick, piggy hides.
Yay, big.
Skitch, don't you get a defender thing?
Did it? Was that against Rulesby?
Yep, it was a hit.
And this one here?
Yep.
See here. He's within reach, so I'm just gonna swing at him.
Go for it.
I'm not even gonna move.
Nope, you should.
Not a backstrike technically, but whatever.
Not this time, no.
Not this time. I'm going to boost the attack roll. So that's going to be 3 drop low, 7,
That'll hit.
and then the damage will be
3 drop low.
3 drop low, 12, 22.
Ow!
Ouch.
So that's another
8.
8. That should be enough for a tough check. That's number 3. Yeah, that's enough for a tough check. It's dead. There's no way they can know that you can do that. So I mean,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's just it's the only downside with defenders. I can only do it once per round. But then again, that'd make it way too good if you can do it more than once per round.
Charging. Barely enough room to do so. It misses Snortlesby.
Dodge it big.
Not big surprise.
All right, now it's time for the big grudges.
This I'm not looking forward to.
Charging Lenore with Saw Blade.
It has enough room to charge?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ah,
you only need 2. You only need 2 inches.
damn.
It hits and crits. That's bad.
Oh.
Oh, that's all kinds of bad for you.
Yes.
All right, so this is the damage roll for the first attack.
Well, at least that's not the damage roll.
All right. It's extra big, so it gets an additional damage die on melee attacks, and it's
good.
charging.
Oh, good. That's actually not nearly as bad as it could
Thankfully, it rolled ass.
To your 2.
1, 2, 3,
Agility's
4.
gone.
My agility was already gone.
And it hacks at you again with the blade because it crit.
If it crits on the extra attack, does it go again?
I don't know. I should double check the rulebook on that.
Rip and tear! Rip and tear!
It doesn't crit, so.
I was like, do we have a Doom chainsaw on our hands here?
I think on the tabletop it would, but I'm not positive.
Oh dear.
But it doesn't crit in the second swing, so.
Hits
Does
harder.
more
though.
damage, though.
I wanna. Think you might
It doesn't matter. I'm down.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Injury check.
See, now, and now is when I wish I had taken that other spell instead of occultation.
And now is where I wish I had thought I should heroic. Like, I didn't heroic dodge the other one because I didn't think I needed to. And then I marked down the damage for it and went, oh, I should have. But I made the I made
Do you want
the
me to
poor
roll it now for you? Your injury check now, Alice, or do you want to wait?
Roll it now.
Alright, let me get to the table.
Oh, thankfully, someone just took medicine.
Yeah.
Alright, where is the stupid thing? It's in...
I hope something cool happens.
It's probably going to be the same string of stuff that always happens. Scars. Everyone in
Maybe
this
some-
group gets scars, except for in this group gets scars, except for Madeline, the one person who
Brooks didn't
deserved
get
it.
any scars.
I don't think you ever got knocked down.
You did.
Yeah, he took a couple dirt naps.
I remember
Never got any
Kayla.
scars.
I remember Kayla specifically running over to his side and shooting the shit out of people because he was actually knocked down.
I rolled 12.
12. Battle Scars.
Damn it.
I called it.
Alright, characters suffer an injury that has left them concussed and badly scarred. In addition to suffering the effects of being concussed, which is you are yes, I'll look up what concussed is in a second. You're also suffered a permanent disfigurement to your face and body. The result of disfigurement, the character suffers -1 in social rolls in which his scars would frighten or disgust the subject of the character's skill attempt. +1 on intimidation skill rolls against anyone who can see them.
So you become better.
Yeah.
Assuming, yes. Concussed is badly stunned, comes senses only over time, or will you be brought back to senses by another character. The concussed character is automatically returns sensitive given a dose of simple stimulant, or if another character in base space with them spends a full action, bring them out of the concussed state. When you come out of their concussed state, you regain 1 vitality point and it's no longer incapacitated.
Okay.
I'm not going to have an opportunity to pull you out of this until
So we're going to.
I'm not
mark you
surrounded by
as
monsters.
Disabled.
That's my speed.
Rawr.
No, not Snortlesby!
Is the other reason why I'm interested in Deathly Healings because Snortlesby, because Snortlesby counts as a person I can cast it on.
Well, on the plus side, he didn't crit Snortlesby, so.
Well, that's good.
It hit him, though.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt.
Oh, that's not completely terrible.
Yeah.
Slightly below average to your 2
5
Snortlesby
to
6.
6.
That's actually not that bad. That won't even knock out an aspect.
Does make him unhappy, though. He is an unhappy pig monster.
Is he ever a happy pig monster? Well, yes, he is. Of course.
He is when he's eating.
I was gonna say.
I like to also imagine whenever hanging around Grunther or Pearl.
Alright, that's it for the drudge.
My turn.
Yep, Pearl, you're up.
Alright, first things first. Moving up here, so, command zone.
That's a good plan.
Did not have to think twice about that. This guy got hurt earlier, right?
That is number 5?
5.
Yeah.
He is injured, yes.
How injured was it?
He took some damage. I don't remember the exact. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember what I told you guys. For how much? I don't remember how many times it was hit. So.
All right. Okay.
The injuries are noticeable. I'll put it that way.
All right. Well, either way, the thought process is this. Pearl knows that Lenoir is tough. Lenoir just got chumped hard. This means these things are very tough. As such, Pearl's going to be using barb shots for the rest of this fight.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to get rid of the tiny things just so that we can focus on the big things. And I'm
That
going
makes
to
sense.
do double shots next turn.
I have a plan.
Number 5 over there.
All right. That'll hit.
A hit. I don't crit, unfortunately. Modifier 14. I win.
That's a tough check.
Tough.
Fuck! I am destined to not have feats.
So yeah, basically, an arrow thuds into something vital, but it sort of staggers and it's sort of on its quote hands and knees.
Strictly speaking, I don't have anything in response to this, other than to mention that barbed arrows on stabilizing checks give +2. I don't know if you want that to be an influencing factor or not.
I'll think about it. It definitely doesn't affect tough checks, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
But for the time being, it's on its ass at least.
Oh yeah, it's prone.
All right.
Errol, you're up.
Okay, let's see here.
I think Grunther is going to need help.
No, I have a plan. I got an angle.
All right.
I've got a plan.
I have a cunning plan.
Why
Okay.
are you referencing Baldric? That's not the person you want to have a
My
plan.
let's see here. So I could, because Gunther has already kind of run down this stuff here. Actually have a line of path there. So I'm gonna run over to near Lenoir. And now I'm in reach of him,
Yeah.
of the brute. And this is a charge, so let's see what we can get out of this.
That'll hit. And it's a crit.
And
so-
it's a crit. It's a crit, all right.
The worst possible crit, but a crit.
And now 26 damage.
Oh God!
it takes 10. It takes 10 vitality damage. Impressive.
It's rolled 3 ones.
2 and 6.
This is it does not have spirals.
Oh, okay. Just in case if
It just
if
has
it did.
a tremendous amount of.
It just is a fuck ton of vitality.
Yeah. Well, that certainly helped out right now.
So you hack into it, and it's you like cut deep, and it sort of takes a quarter of a step back, and then looms back forward with the sort of hiss of of what sounds like sort of almost like a hiss.
It's like, but it's also this relatively slight of build elf trying to protect this giant gatorman that is unconscious at
Yeah,
his
you
feet.
just slid
That's
your
halfway to
4-foot-long razor blade into its ribs.
and
yeah.
you inconvenienced it something fierce. It's not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Rowan.
Right.
Right. Sorry.
Well, I'm within range of Drudge Brute 1, which means I get 3 shots.
Nice.
1.
That'll hit. The brutes are defense 10.
Are you going to use any specialty arrows?
I don't have any specialty arrows.
You have fletching. Make some.
All right. Well, that's 4 wound points to brute 1.
Shot 2. Some more.
5 more.
And
That also
That's
hits.
a
Ends
crit.
with a crit. How much damage?
and
Another
4 more. So 13 total.
Ow.
Kunk, kunk, kunk.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Basically, you make it. It takes about a half step back and sort of looms back forward, and sort of glares at you. But Snortlesby's in the way.
I'm fine with this.
Occasionally, Snortlesby is my preferred sibling.
Lenore lies at the floor, unconscious. Ah. Grunther.
All right. Leech my fury. All right. Here is my angle. We make Snortlesby go rabid.
Okay.
Snortlesby then spins I then force him to do a double-handed throw on the Drudge Brute.
What?
Yay, power attacks!
What are you doing?
I think. Are you making the dude go from here to here?
Yes, I'm going to throw him at the other Drudge Brute.
You are taking out the trash.
Yes.
All right.
So I have to roll to hit.
Yep.
Defense 10.
I don't think Snortleby has missed yet.
Oh.
All
He
right.
hits.
So you've hit the brute. He has grabbed the brute.
All right. So now we both make opposed strength tests. You roll 1 dice because I'm using 2 hands. I roll 2.
What is his strength? Hang on.
Well, it says 6 right there.
That's correct.
Yep.
So, our D6 plus... He tries really hard!
Wow, that was some talisman bullshit.
Now I throw him at Drudge Brute 2. This counts as a melee attack, which is the way the power attack works.
Yep.
I can throw him half my strength. He is 3.8 inches away.
So that's exactly as far
Yes.
as you to go.
Alright, so, okay, he goes crashing through, the regular Drudge.
Yeah, Drudge 5 just gets crushed
You have
underneath.
to roll to
That's a
hit.
hit.
You have to roll to hit him, right?
That's a
Yeah.
hit.
That's the roll to hit.
Alright, so
It's
you
also
hit.
a crit.
Alright, so roll damage, roll collateral damage on 5 first.
All right.
You fucking sandwich the Drudge between them.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
just,
he's so tough.
Still tough.
I'm gonna sort of squeeze him out here.
Oh god! And he like squeezes out between them.
Alright, roll damage for the collision, I guess. You
All
know
right,
this works
so-
better. You know this works better than I do. So
Yeah, so it's they're not larger bases or obstacles, so it's only 2 dice against each one, but they will both be knocked over.
Yep.
All right, so that's 1, so it doesn't take any damage.
All right. you roll-
2,
Yeah. Nope. Neither of them take damage, but they're both prone.
but they're both prone.
So they're both knocked down, not prone. But,
Yep.
Yeah.
Beep.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yes.
Hut!
and now it is time for perforation.
Yes. Now I start making melee attacks.
Yep.
Brute 1, auto hit. I'm gonna spend a fury to boost the damage
Okay.
because Pearl is close.
Oh my God.
You win.
That's 10 vitality on him. That's a tough check for him, technically. Nope.
Nope, it's not Drudge 5.
Detonated.
Brute 2.
Yep.
I'll buy another attack and boost that, and I'll be out of fury.
All right. Okay, that's another tough check. Nope.
And now we just have to worry about the one brute, or
So I
the
think we know
one.
who
regular
the MVP
Drudge.
of this round is.
Actually, there's 2 Drudges.
They're two
Oh
regular
right,
Drudges.
shit. You know what? I'll spend a point. I'll have force Snortleby to finish that guy.
Okay.
But Snortleby is not.
I was gonna
is
say,
within,
no, let me kill something.
Actually, you might want to let Pearl get a kill, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'll
There's just
start,
the
with,
one. There's
I'll
just
start
the
with this guy, but I have a second shot.
All right. Drudge's turn. All right, so he will attack Snortlesby.
That's a miss.
Yep. He will
Oh,
stand
I've been
up.
wanting to double hand throw something for a long time.
That was awesome.
Yeah, you kind of just turned this fight around.
He stands up. He will attack. Honestly, he's going to attack Grunther.
Yeah, after that display.
Dunk.
That hits.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's on a crit.
No.
Six
It means
damage.
do you mind if I defender Drudge 5 down, Pearl? Believe Drudge 1 up, or do you want me to not?
Don't.
Your turn is after mine.
No. I'm talking. That's why I said defender. Because
I know.
Defender.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. Your turn is after mine. Let me take my shots at them, and then you can just mop up anything I don't succeed.
I was going to heal a Noir on my turn, irrespective. So,
Okay,
Just
fine.
so
I go
if
after
you say no, then that's fine.
No, if you had a plan, go for it.
Okay.
But yeah,
This-
it does do damage. to
Yeah, I
Grunther,
take
so.
I take 6 damage. I think I'll feat that for 3.
2 or 3.
3 for 3. Your agility is barely intact.
I attack it. Roll an
You hit?
18 for the, and then 20 for damage.
Yeah. Okay. You beat its armor.
Right.
It is dead. Finally.
He finally goes down after what was it, 3 tough checks?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
idiotic.
succeeded 2 of them. It was like
Like that. All right, Pearl.
it lasted longer than the brutes. I think it deserves some credit.
Pearl.
All right, so Drudge 1, Barbaro. I don't think this one's been hurt actually. Thinking about it.
No.
I think you're right.
Well, I hit.
Yep.
Ooh,
I do
2 damage.
nominal damage.
Yep.
And here goes another Barbaro.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. Errol.
Okay, I'm going to spend time working on Lenoir to help heal her up.
Lenore is now conscious.
Okay,
And at 1 vitality.
is there any rolls I can do to help with that? Or
Nope. There's no rolls needed. Just a full round action.
okay, then that's what I do.
Sort of slap her across the face a few times.
Actually, technically prone. Not down. All right, Rowan.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna actually try and kill these things.
Yeah, just end it. Like, whatever.
Shoopadoop.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that is minus 14 is 9 more. Yeah, that's a tough check. It's dead. All right. Well, you do have some time to sort of look around and.
Pearl feels hollow.
And you get your vitality back in you get your physique back
Physique
in
and-
vitality.
Yeah.
You have time for that.
Let's
Yes.
pry one of these boxes open.
All right.
Yeah, it's just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to investigate box.
All right. The boxes seem to be loaded up with various, honestly, knickknacks and such. Like it's not shouldn't say knickknacks, but it's basically filled with various bits of.
I'm going to ask that they don't open the box that I am using to stand with for now.
Yeah, your head is kind of going. "Nyeh."
I don't even have ears. Why are they hurting?
But yeah, the boxes are filled with basically a combination of some of the boxes have bits of some of them are very carefully packed and have various glass flasks and such in them. Some of them have. Some of them actually have what look like. Some of them have books in them that look like they've been very carefully preserved. Specifically, they're written on like not written on like paper or anything like that. They're written on like
Vellum.
vellum and such. So, and it's written in a language, if you look, sort of scan them, that none of you recognize. There are also various artifact, like sort of weapons and artifacts and stuff of very old manufacture. They look old. Some of which look positively sinister, and have managed to hold on to a fairly impressively razor-sharp edge, given how old they look. They like the blades like have like weird sort of patterns sort of carved into them. That look kind of like screaming faces.
Oh no. Okay.
Are they moving?
No.
Huh. Oh no.
But most of the boxes seem to be filled with filled with the vellum books and the and what looks like sort of remnants of very old alchemical gear.
Question.
Yes.
Is there anything to do with medicine to help restore vitality points when someone is conscious, or?
Don't think so.
Okay.
I think there's like if you have a
let me check the medicine skill.
a berry of some kind, you can make a medicine check to do a heal, but I think you need it for that.
Let me double
Like a
check
natural
something quickly.
medicine thing.
Skills, medicine.
And when you're done checking that, I have investigation.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I wanna look over the drudges. I mean, I know what they are and what the deal is, but Grunther clearly doesn't.
I want to see what's on this altar that had their attention.
That is not an altar.
Okay, whatever it
I'll
is.
get to that in a second. That is a staircase going up to another staircase that leads to be leading to a room up above. Which there is something up there which I will get to in a second.
Okay.
Basically, medicine's useful for long-term treatment, not like in the short term. So basically, like you will like an injured character will recover an additional number of points of vitality every week while they're being treated, equal to your medicine skill, basically.
Bio right quick.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, basically, it's not for like it's not for battlefield triage, other than like stabilizing people who are dying and such.
Mm-hmm.
It's for like long-term treatment, try to get vitality long-term vitality injuries back.
No worries. I was just kind of curious.
That's how it works. That's what I thought, but I want to double check it. All right. So yes. So Ala. So let's see. Pearl. As you sort of are going up there to sort of investigate around, the pervasive alchemical scent that you've been smelling, is much more intense coming from up the stairway.
Is it gonna make me sick?
No, it's not like it's not like doesn't make you nauseous, but it's definitely it's very sharp smelling.
All right.
It's like you just can't ignore it. Basically, it's like almost like a saw blade across your nose.
Right. It's highly unpleasant.
It's unpleasant, but not. It's like painful, not like nauseating. It's very sharp.
I'm gonna just dig like a spare cloth out of my bag, and Pearl's gonna put it in her snout.
But yes, all right. So the other thing that happens at this point, Pearl,
Yes.
is you almost hear. You swear you're hearing someone speaking to you, although it's not so much hearing as feeling like someone it sort of almost feels like the words are being engraved into your mind, like nails being drug across a chalkboard.
Oh, great.
And you hear, "What is it that disturbs us?" What are you, and why are you interfering with our work?
I
None of
just
the
wanna
rest of
ask-
you hear this.
Out of character, I want to ask Peter a question.
Yes?
Have these people tried to weaponize the tortured screams of a baby elephant?
No. This is not the Scorn.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
No, you're going to
Damn.
find out in a minute.
Yeah, I
Right.
am after I yell at someone.
You said that this was the corridor they were hauling stuff down?
Yes.
Or what do I see if I poke my head down there?
All right, you actually see more of them walking back towards you.
Oh dear.
Guys,
Stack boxes in front of door set
I
on.
start doing that.
And you hear footsteps coming from basically every direction. So you guys should get yourselves into a defensible position.
Gunther, stack boxes over there.
I'm going to probably going to reuse some of these.
All right, I'm back, and Grother's not doing work.
All right. Well, so you missed the bit where Pearl started hearing words inscribed into her brain.
Oh shit. Okay.
And there's also more dudes coming from the side channels. So put up some boxes so they come through slowly so we can pick them off a little more effectively.
All right.
Yeah, we'll set up some boxes so to
All right, let me-
basically form choke points so we can get them.
All right. You guys are able to move a few boxes. You don't have a lot of time because
We have like 20 seconds to do this.
so I will give you a few box tokens to set up as you see fit. Give me a second.
I
Fortunately,
was
I can do
going
this
to
really
do
easily.
a. Whoop. That is what? No, bad map tools.
Size. Here you go. Copy, paste. You're able to move a few boxes.
Ah.
I think that should be. I think I might give you. Yes, 6. I'll give you one more. Set them up as you see fit, where you see fit.
Going to angle them.
Did I give you 7 there? I was trying to give you 6, but whatever. 7's fine.
Yeah.
We basically want to make it so that they have to get through. They have to cross over a box.
Yes.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, you gave us 6. It's just this one's permanent.
Oh, that one's permanent. That's what it is. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That one's set to the background.
I'm going to.
All right. So you guys are setting up back there.
Here. If
I'm
I
assuming
stand here, can I command range to effectively every relevant area? Yes.
We'll
right.
move Lenore back for the time being. I'm assuming Lenore
All right,
will walk.
I'll take. Me and Snarls will be able to take this flank.
Yeah.
Lenoir and Errol can take that flank, and
I can take the south side.
Yeah. And then we've got our shooters in the middle, protected by tons of boxes.
Yep.
Probably a
And
good
since
plan.
everyone's in my command range, we can shoot with impunity.
We'll wait for Alice to get back. But long story short, basically seeing the boxes, the big guys who come through first are the ones who sort of shove their way through the boxes. Unsurprisingly, I think that's not a shock. So.
Just as a reminder, the boxes contained rudimentary equipment that we didn't really understand. Did they seem to have any chemicals in them?
No, if there were any there, they probably evaporated, unless it's very dry.
Okay.
Nothing liquid. Change to range. There we go. So he's there. He sort of shoved his way past. But he's not going to get much further than that this turn.
Yeah, the pigs will take the north end. Everyone else take the south. Time for in it.
All right, so there are 3 of the brutes come in. There are some of the regular drudges behind them. big guys take the front, because the big guys are ones who are forcing their way past the boxes.
I find it interesting that the small ones and the large ones have the same strength score.
Well, the large ones get an additional die on strength checks and damage and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're effectively muddy.
Yes.
But equally capable at pushing box.
Well, again, it's a strength check, so the big guys get to roll an additional die.
Yeah.
Also, they're big, so it's sort of easier for them to force.
Also, they perform as excellent meat shields for the rest of the fodder.
What? No. Why would you ever say that, Eric?
You know, that's how I'd set it up. I mean, it's just...
All right, these two are back here. They sort of have enough room here. These guys have enough room to fan out a bit. Here, send to front. No, not the box. God damn it. Box, send it back. That's the easier way to do it.
Oh,
The
one of the
box will
boxes
keep
was a
you
double
safe.
agent.
Damn it, Snake.
I was about to say, showtime.
And behind those guys,
I don't want anything behind those guys. No.
is a tall, lanky individual wearing all black leather going down to a sort of cloak, flowing down to the floor, just above the floor. And it seems to be floating a few inches off the floor. Coming up out of its back are mechanical, sort of almost like spider limbs coming up out of its back that end in sharp, pointy tools and such.
No.
Yes, Eric.
Psychomantis. No.
Kind of looks like it.
Hold on, let me switch my controller over to player 2.
I'm back, and I'm sorry. Dad's apparently vacuuming. That means I have to figure out what is on my cat.
Alright, so here's the short version. Dudes were coming from down the stairs and from the two side halls. We put boxes to slow their progress on their advance in. There's 3 big guys, 6 little guys, and 1 bondage guy in the back.
Yes.
Bonded mantis.
It is,
Psycho Mantis was, basically.
let me see if I can give you guys a larger picture for one if you want, but, since none of you guys know what these
Have
are.
a handout?
Let me get an image here. I did not download one, so just give me a second. I can just. How did I misspell Google?
Goggle.
Powers?
Google, the other one.
You misspelled it as Yahoo. It's a common mistake. That's why Yahoo with the name they did, because they knew it was easily confused with Google.
Even though Yahoo existed first.
Even though they predate Google.
It's preemptive protection. I mean, they just knew someone was going to take the name Google, and they just had to be like, okay, we can't be Google. We got to be a name people will easily confuse with it in the future.
Open.
Sorry, the only
Cat-
similarity between the two names is the double O. You shut up and get out.
And
Oh, there's one behind us.
No, I just brought up an image so you can see it.
Motherfucking teleporting.
Drop the link. I'll drop a link to them in the chat so people in the chat can see a better look at them. And I will bring this up.
Why are they? Is
That guy looks like he's got a Metroid helmet.
he's Doc Ock? Why are they Doc Ock? Oh no!
That's what they look like, and they are floating just above the floor.
Oh,
Okay,
I've seen this in a Tool video.
All right.
And this is literally what they look like. It looks like.
Pearl is going to speak softly enough that only the immediate friendly company can hear this. Be ready to fall back if we start getting overwhelmed. We'll choke point them through other doors.
All right. So yes, you actually have slowed them down somewhat. And the boxes have slowed them down. So I'm going to give you guys an advantage. I'm probably going to give you guys basically an advantage on the initiative rolls for the round.
All right.
Because they're having trouble getting in.
So that doesn't mean like we're boosted. It just that means we have.
No, yeah, you guys. That's how we'll do it. Your initiative rolls are boosted for the round. I like that.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right,
That's
awesome.
All right.
I like that. That's good.
25.
But the important bit, so you roll your initiative. That's fine. But I just want to say, you all basically, as I mentioned before, you all sort of don't actually hear it, but you can feel like the words being sort of inscribed into your minds. Again, sort of that sort of weird sort of feeling that feel that you get when someone drags like nails across a chalkboard. In addition to like feel like something's like carving into your mind.
Since
Sort of
I
like-
got it since I got that before anyone else, and Metal Face is over here, I'm going to guess that that's the source.
Yes, you are now pretty damn sure. And it basically says, you are interfering in our work, but if you were to surrender quietly, we may be able to find uses for you, and will not simply rush to slay you. What say you?
It's a good thing I can't
response-
eat you.
Pro responds
anyone
by
else
shooting
hungry?
fire arrow into the box nearby, so there's a wall of fire in front of them.
I see. So you're going to be difficult.
We're
Very
gonna
well.
try to feed you to our boar.
we'll be difficult. You'll be easy.
Oh,
Damn, would you like some salve for that burn?
Nicely done, Skitch. I'm gonna roll for the bad guys now.
Conducting a fire arrow. If you want me to have that be my first attack, it will be.
That's fine. So, all right, the brutes go on. Wow, same as last time. I don't have to change anything. The regular judges go on. Same as last time. What the hell? All right. Now, if the Cephalax rolls low and ends up with a 17, I'm going to be very confused. This has got much better initiative than this Moose. Only slightly better, however.
I don't think Rowan rolled again for initiative. With
no, I
this.
did before.
Yeah, he's on 25 now. Rowan's initiative was not 25 last
Oh,
time.
I see. You rolled D3.
Neither was Lenore's. Dear God, you guys rolled well.
Yeah, 3 of us rolled 25.
Well, again, you was boosted, so I'm not surprised. You guys were supposed to win initiative here, since you actually took some time to set up barricades, so I figured that makes sense.
Yeah, it would be Rowan. What's your initiative bonus?
Rowan goes first, then you, then me.
Wait a minute.
15.
Is my initiative right? I think I might have had the wrong initiative. Yeah, that's right. My initiative is 13, not 12. So my initiative is 1 higher than what was listed. So
All right, then.
22.
Which will
It doesn't change my position because I'm
Should-
tied with.
Yeah, but you have a higher initiative bonus than Grunther does, so.
Yeah.
All right. So, Rowan, you're up first. What would you like to do? As an aside, you cannot you cannot draw line of sight to the Cephalax at the moment. The
What
guy
if,
in the back.
what if we have crack shot?
Does that allow you to ignore intervening models?
No. I could have taken another one. I should have probably taken arcing shot, but oh well.
But yes, he is currently hiding behind his brood. Because that is what he does. That's what masterminds do, goddammit.
Motherfucker's got sucker.
Maybe.
Well,
Actually, he does not have sucker. He has something better.
Here's sacrifice.
It's something better. Great.
He has yes, Eric's right, he has sacrificial pawn.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna
I just learned what that was the other day.
shooty shoot.
I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling I know what it is.
It's like sucker, but better.
Yeah.
I shoot the brute a whole lot.
Brute 3. Which brute?
Down, this one down here.
Brute 2. Okay.
Yeah.
You hit. Yep, roll damage.
Yay!
That hurts. That takes 5. He takes 5.
He takes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the brutes have armor 16.
Flip.
What do they have? Like 20 max health?
16.
Aw,
16.
bink.
I'm annoyed.
I like that Wyrot just kind of ignores us during his combat, does his own thing, and just keeps rolling.
It's a total of 9.
Yep.
So
More than half.
that should set one of you guys up to take him out.
All right.
Like Lenoir.
Lenoir.
Lenoir, what did you like to do, Lenoir?
First,
Leonard.
2 feet points. Boom. Boom. I'm a heal.
It's not like I like her or anything.
7.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
That fixes me right up. I'm at
Good.
full health. Sweet. I have a +1 to intimidate for almost no cost.
But you do have a -1
so
to
I'm bad in social situations. Oh, because I was so dead set on having those.
Yeah. Yes.
No, it's offset by my whole plan of murdering one of every race and wearing it.
We're
and
wearing
wearing
something that belonged to them, yes.
Yeah. So I already set it off on humans. Charge.
That's fine.
Boom.
If you miss this, I'll laugh at you.
It doesn't boost my attack roll, does it?
Nope.
But it's
Boost
got
your
defense
damage.
10.
They're defense 10. They are not dodging.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Basically, you
have
would
a
have had to
bad-
roll.
Yeah, you'd have to
for
snake
fail.
eye it. Four damage.
4 damage. Ouch.
It is not quite enough.
Nope.
bites.
That hits.
Yep. Damage.
A little more damage. Come on. That should
That
do it?
kills it.
1, 2.
That's 17.
Yeah, it's a toughness check at least.
Yay!
Feet point back. Yay. Um.
We opened with taking out one of the horrible chainsaw monsters.
Dirge of Mist on myself.
All right.
Yeah, right now.
Boy, you're going to be unhappy.
They have fearless. You son of a bitch.
Yes, they do.
Well, look at them. Do you think they have emotions?
They have fearless. They don't breathe.
Wait, but they breathe.
Sorry, they don't. They don't. They're not affected by gas attacks.
They
They've
don't
got
breathe air.
respirator.
They've got
They
respirators
have
built in.
respirators built into their helmets.
Yep.
Why would it
They're tough, eyeless sight, respirator, and fearless.
Oh right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you do called shots?
Why the? If you want to spend a feat point, I'll give it to you.
I have
like-
a question.
They have very obvious breathing tubes that look important.
I think those are technically the food tubes, but yes,
Well, they look important.
that probably.
Whatever.
We
We,
need
can
to-
starve
we need to
them
do-
death.
We need to detube them anyway.
If you want to do called shots, I will. If you want to spend a feat point to do them, absolutely.
I have a question real quick.
Yes,
What faction are these guys actually?
they're their own faction technically. Although they are a unit type that is available. I believe they're mercenaries actually.
They're mercenary contract all on their own, and
They're-
Crix take them as if Crix takes them, they count as friendly Crix models because they're weird, is what I'm saying.
They're weird, yeah. They have the Cephalax, which are the guys in charge, have their own agenda.
They're kind of like Blind Water then?
Kinda, yeah. That's a lot. It's a lot like that, yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Alright.
Alright. Cephalax. That's the
Except they
word
really
I wanted.
only work for Crix.
Except they mostly work for Crix, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
But
No one
I
else
got
wants
it.
to have anything to do with them.
that's the problem. It's like no one else will work with them because they're really fucking creepy. Pearl, you're up,
Yep. And I don't know why.
and they have a
The,
penchant for experimenting on sentient living beings.
I don't know why, but the map tools, like the template tools, are freaking the fuck out, and I cannot actually draw anything.
What are you trying to do?
Like, I don't know why, but they're being really sensitive. I just wanted to like put up like a zone because those crates are going to be on fire in
Oh,
a moment.
I've got a better way of doing that.
All right. I think it's because they're not. This isn't tile based or something.
That's
so
why.
it's like I
Because
keep going
map tool is sort of oriented on tiles. It'll probably be a 3-inch, effectively a 3-inch effect. So.
All right, I'll
Since
let
that
you
seems
get
to be-
that template.
Bang. It's sort of centered on these boxes back here, right?
Yeah, like right here in the middle. There we go.
So you're shooting a fire into one of the boxes to set it on fire and such.
Yes.
All right. So the box is on fire. That area will be smoked for the time being.
I imagine I do not need to roll to hit for that.
I'm not going to make you roll to hit the box, though.
I can hit a box.
Foomph! All right.
Vision obstruction on their end, and crossing over the boxes or handling them will probably burn them a bit.
Yeah, probably a bit.
All right, now as for
Well, except for the Cephalax, who can just float over it because he's a jerk.
yeah, but then he's in front of all of his defensive stuff.
Oh, you'll see in a minute.
Oh, I know he's got that bullshit thingy, but we'll be able to see him.
No, you don't understand what I'm about to do.
Okay. At any rate, so this big mofo.
Yep. Shooting an arrow at him.
I am going to. Wish there was a way I could boost my attack roll. Hey, Wyrot,
Yo,
pick one or two.
2.
I'm gonna fire a fire arrow at
All right.
North Brute.
All right, let me double check exactly.
That's not going to be an AOE. That's going to be there, is it?
No, it's if I crit, then they're on fire. I did not.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's basically it gives you critical fire.
Yes. I did not get it.
Those would be really gas for a Rowan, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm amazed he doesn't have any. At any rate, I did 3 damage to the North Brute.
All right, he is annoyed. Wait. Okay, I marked that down wrong. That was number.
Number 1.
Oh, he's dead. Number two's already dead. That's what it was. Okay. That's why I didn't. Okay. I was trying to figure out where my notes on him were. So you did 3 to him? All right. Ow. All right, Errol, you're up.
Okay. Who should I be helping protect? Lenoir or some of the others?
Well, Lennar only has those 2 to deal with without the brute.
I'm at full health too.
Okay, well, then I'll go over here and then position myself in such a way where I can defend either Grunther or Snorlesby, whatever one of them will go over in that direction. Because one of them will. It's just a matter of when. So over here, I have Hands of Fate up, so it'll be a charge against Brute 1. And I'll spend the feat point to boost the attack, so it's 4 drop below 7 for the attack roll. It's not a crit, but it's a hit.
Okay.
Damage is 4 drop below 12, 21.
All right,
So
so
that's
there's
7.
5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch.
And so it's got 8 health left.
Yep. Gunther.
All right. Let's. If crate's in the way. So we'll. Well, Ravage is for the Pathfinder.
All right.
And another point to slam the Drudge Brute.
Nice. More power attacks.
I was reading about them last night. So, because Rabbit is fucking awesome. He hits. It is knocked back d6 inches.
Yep. All right,
Boom.
that'll knock him into the other one.
Yep.
And a wall.
And a wall, so 3 dice on the damage here.
Yep.
Nice.
And they're both knocked down.
Yes. So, Brute takes 20, so he takes 4.
So that's Brute 1, takes 4 more. Ow.
Drudge 1 takes...
4.
Yeah.
anything else from Sortlesby there?
No, because he is 0.7 away. Damn, I was hoping.
Because you knocked him away.
Yeah. So I guess I'll charge Brute 1.
All right.
I don't need to hit.
No, you don't. Damage roll.
Not terribly impressive.
19.
Yeah.
That's not 3. That's enough. No, it's one short of the tough test.
Yep. That's 15.
Well, I'll buy an attack.
All right.
Poke.
Spending a fury for an attack, and that's much better. You have detonated him.
Excellent.
Hocus poke you.
And I'll Blood Boon to Zap Drudge 1, who's already on the ground.
Yeah, fair point. Tough defense 5.
Oh, no, not defense 5.
You hit. Good thing. Good thing he's knocked down.
We'll boost the damage.
All right.
Because I need to free up a point of Fury anyway.
Fair point. Oh dear God!
Splat.
Yeah.
Snartlesby, get in the way.
All right. Excellent. All right. That is your turn, I take it?
Yep.
Turn of the Cephalax.
Now it's going to happen.
Step 1.
Now horrible things happen.
It's going to start casting spells.
Well, I mean, yeah.
First one first. It's going to use a quick action to cast Telekinesis on Drudge Brute 3. You can move it 2
Wait, how-
inches away.
It's going to move your PlayStation controller for you.
All
damn it.
right. It's going to turn its attack action into a spell action. It's going to cast Telekinesis on hang on.
Uh-oh.
On Drudge 5. Move it 2 inches.
So, you like playing Suikoden, eh?
What's
Sorry.
kind of funny is if you play that on PS3, even if you have other saves on the emulated PS1 memory card, he can't find them.
All right. Then it's going to
Because
spend
it's an
its
because of
feat
the-
point to buy an additional quick action to
It's
cast
telekinesis.
Telekinesis on Drudge 6.
Yeah. It's a, yeah, that was an interesting thing I learned.
And then he'll float over the boxes. Because he's a jerk.
Staying in the smoke cover.
What? No! No! No!
Oh, shit.
There's no way you could have known he could do this, so... Yeah, Cephalax are really obnoxious.
What? No, that's not
All right.
obnoxious at all.
Time for the Drudges to go. Drudge 5 is going to charge Grunther.
No, don't do that.
Yarr! Buzzer!
Only
Probably
hit,
hits. Yep.
but
Charge damage. Not that
1.
good.
Well,
I take 4.
and it takes a hit. It takes a defender for me.
Yep.
Run Grunther. Well, I'll move here, and then slash at it.
All right.
Snartlesby.
Hit it. 20 damage. So not dead, but it's hurt.
All right, so that's takes 6 to that
6?
one. That's
Right,
Drudge
I think
5. All right. This Drudge will charge at Lenore. It's got plenty of range. Oh, wrong. Needs to hit first.
Damn it.
All right. Not great.
Roll position. I'm not gonna
2 to
dodge. I'm not gonna dodge 2 damage.
And that's what I thought. Bert 3 is going to charge the archers.
Yep, I knew this was coming.
And
There's boxes in the way.
you're right. Actually, it's not going to be able to charge all the way to you because of the boxes.
Yay!
Fortunately, so it can't
freaking
it can't do the buzzsaw, so it'll have to settle for reach.
What was
I
the reach
feel
weapon
like
again?
It basically has sort of an extendo blade type thing.
I feel like we'll be glad that it can't buzzsaw us.
Yes, it doesn't have the opportunity to chain crit. So
I have no feet. I want this thing nowhere near me.
yeah. Debating who's going to attack. I'm going to randomize it. So evens, Pearl, odds, Rowan.
Of course.
Yeah. And swings at you.
Of course.
This is going to hurt.
You don't say.
Well, it did charge. Oh!
Oh, my, that hurts.
That's
Well,
you're not
I am down. In
Oh,
one
you are
hit.
down, exactly. You are
And I
down.
can't heroic dodge that. Because the dice have conspired against me today.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm upset. This is very bad for Mr. Cephalax.
You are battered. You are concussed, and until you recover all your lost vitality points, you're at -2 physique and speed until your other wounded penalties.
Well, at least it's not
Great.
good.
But it could be far worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly was.
Just
Like-
I didn't get the scar again.
I woke up this morning and I thought, it wouldn't be that bad if Lenoir lost an arm. And when I went down, I was kind of like, oh no.
I'm going to lose an arm.
Honestly, if I lost an arm, all I really lose is my shield.
And a quick action.
Yeah, but I can get that back. I can handle losing an arm pretty well.
Handle, huh?
Those two cannot charge Lenore, so they're just going to pile in and attack her.
Do it.
Dunk.
Mad about these hittings.
Yeah, defense of 10.
I have a defense of 11 right now, thank you very much.
You should update your token.
No.
No,
it's from-
she's got the spell up.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's from Dirge of Mist. It lasts 1 round, plus 1 defense.
Yep. Well, you get that.
See, they can't miss me! It's not unfeasible that they could miss a defense
They'd have to
11.
roll a 4!
There
All right, they're
are,
done.
there are 4 combinations of dice to get 4.
Rowan, you're up.
Is there a penalty for me shooting while I'm inside this thing's reach?
Yes. It is minus. Engaged in melee is, I think, -4.
It's like -4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to. I see you're
Back
spend
away.
Spend a feat point, parry back.
Yeah, let's
All right.
do that. Unfortunately, this just means it can charge me.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to fill you with arrows now.
the deuce you say.
I'm going to do a called shot to its tube.
All right, sure.
I don't get your command anymore, do I?
Nope.
Nope.
She is unconscious. Ah.
Shunk! You have a defense of 10.
Yeah. Yep. You will definitely hit the. You definitely hit the tube. Roll damage. All right. So. All right. So you don't actually do any physical damage to the thing, but you do sever the tube. and it comes sprinting out. It comes severing out, and gray goop goes spraying everywhere.
Well, I did something. I'm not sure what I did, but I did something.
Yeah,
I have another shot now.
you should take it. That'll hit.
That's much better.
Yes, it is.
Shunk.
No, I know what happened. I slid the map. Okay. Like, why did it go all green, blank and green? Oh, because I slid
Because
the map.
I killed it.
You didn't just kill it. You like blew up the entire castle. It was amazing.
Won the fight.
All right, so you did 20. It's 23. So that is 7 wound points. All right. Ouch. And that's it for you. I take it.
Well, I have moved, so I can't get a third shot.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna do it.
Lenore, go.
I don't like anything here.
Really?
It's
gonna
almost like
chop-
this is supposed to be a tough fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to chop Drudge 6 with my sword. This is plus... Yes.
You hit.
Not a crit, though.
Is it possible to power attack?
Damn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like this
I'm
is the
going to-
fight to do it.
I'm going to bite Drudge 4.
All right. So this is the first hit was on Drudge 4.
No, Drudge 6.
Drudge 6. So you hit Drudge 6 with the attack for 19.
5. Yeah.
So 5 vitality. Got it.
I bite Drudge 4.
That'll hit.
And then I cast
So he takes 3.
Bone Shaker on Drudge 6.
All right. That'll hit. It's another 4. It looks like
Yeah.
it's annoyed.
Oh my. Oh. Feed point.
All right.
I'm gonna push my limit.
All right.
Do it again.
That'll hit.
That's a crit too.
Yep. So you get your feet point back.
Yay.
There you go.
It's a tough check for him. He is not tough. It is Bone
No.
Shaker. So who do you want him to attack?
Hmm.
4 is the injured one. As an
I know. But yeah.
I'd go
yeah.
with this one myself.
No. I'm gonna have him smack Drudge 4.
All right. Yeah. The other option is the Brute 3, but he's less likely to hurt him.
Yeah, Big Brute has a bit too much arm for me to be comfortable saying, yeah, go for it.
All right. So So he will move down.
And while you do that, I'm gonna... I don't remember how fatigue works, so I'm gonna go read that.
That hits, but it's not a crit.
That is a crit.
Oh, was it a crit? Oh dear.
Buzzsaw.
All right. So that is 5 vitality to number 4.
By the way, you get a second feed point back for killing that one.
That's true.
Oh no, that'll be nice, because I'm about to find out that I don't have any magic for a turn. I'm pretty sure I failed that check, but I don't remember. And this, so... Oh, damn it,
Yeah,
where is... Is it rolling under or rolling above?
You have to roll. You have to exceed your fatigue.
Okay, I failed. I failed real hard.
Oh, you took out 2 of them. That's nice.
Yeah, I popped in...
So yeah,
I-
basically, it sort of swings in with its saw blade as it's dying, and it sort of just keeps digging it further and further into the other Drudge, and then they both collapse to the ground in a bloody mess.
This is what I do. I'm gonna do it to you. As I point with my sword towards the overmind dude.
Or the smoke cloud where it is.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, we can see him. It's just he's
And he does. He has eyeless sight or something, doesn't he?
Oh yes, he does.
So he can see.
You don't care about no concealment.
Yes, he has. Oh, I forgot he has that too. Yeah.
No. I don't know
remember-
what it is, but I'm scared.
He has so many just evil abilities. I love Cephalax. They're just mean.
They're great villains.
All right, Pearl, you lie on the ground concussed. Errol, you're up. Turn to Skitch.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to
That's fine.
check a message here. Okay, now medicine would be helpful with Pearl right now, correct?
She's only concussed and needs stabilization. She doesn't
Right.
need stabilization. She just needs to be woken up.
She
Okay.
hit 0 exactly. So.
Okay.
But yeah, she's basically a similar spot that Lenoir was, except that she has penalties until she has time to get all her vitality back.
Right. I'm debating just shifting away from here and going over to deal with.
You should engage the brute.
Yes. Always cover the artillery.
Well, okay. I didn't know that you were going to be taken down in one shot in the last round. So,
I had no feats. The thing has reach. It's huge.
and I didn't know it was going to be in your face in the last round.
And also,
It's true. He didn't know about the telekinesis because that's
Yeah.
pretty much what gave him
Yeah.
the range to do
Yep.
it.
So,
There was outside of telekinesis, there was really no way he could get to you guys.
all right. I will charge at it.
Yep.
And do that attack. I'll boost the attack roll. Attack roll does not make it, so I think I'm down 1 feat point, and but I still hit it.
Damage.
25.
Ah!
Oh my.
That's tough,
Ow.
Jack.
Yeah. I think that's like exactly enough.
Yeah, well,
All it makes is tough check.
thunk. It collapses to the ground. All right. Errol is done. Grunther.
I'm very upset.
I believe it.
Okay. First things first, get my fury.
Yes, you should do that.
Errol can handle that thing. Snarlsby is going to smash Drudge 2.
That makes sense. Are you going to rabbit him again?
You know what? That's a really good idea. I mean, it's unlikely he'll miss, but I'm going to need the fury anyway.
That's why I was asking.
Hey, hits. Crunch.
That one is 2 is
I think he's
uninjured at the moment,
unimaged.
so that's
Yeah, so-
that's merely 7 damage. He's not down yet.
Oh, that's what the other fist is for.
Yep. All right. Roll to hit. That's it.
Tag. I think he's still up.
Yes. Barely.
Fine, another attack.
All right.
That hits.
Yeah. And damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough check. Which it fails.
All right. I'm going to start off by casting Perdition on the other guy here in front of me.
Okay.
Because I need to move Snorleby.
Yep. I'm guessing you're boosting to hit.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. That's all my fury, but that's what I'm going to have to do.
'Cause you need to move Snortlesby. Yeah, I get that. Point of Fury, don't you?
I really do. Oh, and I
Oh, there's a
missed.
crit. Oh, but
Feat
it is a
point.
miss.
Reroll.
Yeah, I figured.
There we go.
And it's a crit, so you get the feat point back.
Power 10.
All right, so he takes 4.
4.
2, sorry.
Yeah.
He is not happy, but
Does it matter because he's rabid? Move. Move. Hi, I'm angry with you.
yeah, I imagine you are.
Now I'm going to spend a feat point for parry, and we're going to charge the Cephalax.
All right, go for it.
Like I said, I'm angry.
Totally reasonable. And yeah, well, he's defense 14.
That's nice. I've got +2 to hit when I'm using the halberd two-handed and I'm charging.
I know. Just saying.
Haha, exactly.
And a crit.
I need to hang on one second. I need to get his damage spiral up here.
I would have no objections, Eric, if you roll 3 6s at this moment.
Close enough.
That was certainly quite close. That is 15 damage.
Right. And it does not have its feat point at the moment.
Yeah, screw you, floating doctor guy.
No location.
Yeah, it's like kiss my ass, pendejo.
That blows out his intellect.
Yeah, that's just what we wanted to hear.
Ow! Alright, well, that hurt. I think you're done, though.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, the Cephalax is
did quite
very
well.
unhappy. Alright, well, it will spend its feat point to walk off the damage from that awful attack. So,
Lots of angry squealing coming from Grunther, by the way.
gets back 4 vitality from that.
Grunther's so mad he's reverted to his original language, and no one but the unconscious Pearl can understand him.
Yeah.
And I think Snortlesby
There's a long string
probably.
of curses coming out of his mouth. It sounds like snorts and grunts. And,
Alright.
like,
Ouch. That hurt. Alright, I need to take a look at his list of spells and stuff. But first things first is to start off with the melee attack, because it can.
oh, this guy's got reach? Or did I, in my anger...
In your haste, you got a little bit close, Eric.
Okay.
Well, that's how you did so much damage. You ran him through with a halberd.
It's true.
Alright, so...
Then you lifted him up off the ground and slammed it against it before pulling it out.
Well, also, it can move if it wants to get into melee. I mean,
Yeah.
you're close enough that it doesn't have to move very far to get into melee. So it's actually, I'm debating where it's going to move to first, because it's going to definitely use its move action for something. Unless it wants to... Oh, it didn't have to spend its feat point for that. It needed to move last turn. That's right. Okay. Let's see. Let me measure. Let me just be sure exactly how close you are. Actually, you are more than half an inch away, so he does have to move to get into melee. You're like 0.6 away.
Haha.
The question is, does it want to do that? See, on the plus side, if it moves into melee with you,
That means Rowan's going to have a hard time hitting it.
yeah, that's what it's thinking about. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna stick it out in melee with you. Well, maybe. We'll see. Actually, So you actually are well placed. It can't get to where it really wants to go.
Yeah.
Or, oh no, wait, I'm being a dumbass. It's gonna cast a spell.
Oh, it's gonna telekinesis away.
Yeah, it's gonna telekinesis you. Yes.
And I'm really easy to hit.
Yep. So telekinesis on you.
Oh, that hits. Where are you gonna move me?
That's a good question.
Almost didn't.
And it's gonna move you back that way a bit, and face you away from him.
Which is the right thing to do.
Actually, it might have a better plan. No, it likes this plan. That's fine. All right, so that's its quick action for the round. Question is, does it want to bother getting into melee with you, or is it just going to cast more spells?
I don't know what it has for a spell list, so I can't advise.
Yes.
Not that I would.
That's because I get to design my spell list.
Yeah.
Crap. You guys have whittled its drudges down enough that its really cool trick won't work. Can't get full advantage of it. Let's see. Maybe it can, actually. Oh, it can. Never mind. Crap. It's got to be too close to Snortle Speed to actually do what to get the full effect. So, fuck it. Oh, that's what it'll do. I like that idea. It's going to cast Shockwave
Okay.
with its move action. All enemies within 5 inches of it. All models within 5 inches of it. Which is just you and Snortlesby. Take a power 13 damage roll. If you're
Oh,
damaged, it knocks you back d6 inches away from it.
nice.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have to roll to hit for this.
Yeah, it just sort of goes.
So, alright. Eric. It is going to do power 13 to you. Does it want to boost it on you is the question.
Oh, I know what I would do if I was it.
Yeah, it's boosting it.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Good thing it did too.
Yeah.
That would have actually been so ineffectual, it would not have knocked back Grunther.
Pushes you back another inch.
Yep.
It's going to boost the damage roll on Snortlesby also, because of course it is.
Features
Oof.
Snortlesby's 1.
Just Snortlesby's one? Okay.
Yep. Is that roll location for you? I did not.
You did not roll location for me.
Alright. Your location 5.
Okay.
To your brain! He pushes Snortlesby back 5 inches. He sends Snortlesby flying.
Well, he blew out my intellect.
Actually, it goes this way.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't defend with that. Bit too far out of my reach.
Let's see. I think it's going to cast Battering Ram on you, Eric.
Yeah.
It's almost out of it's tapping. It's going over. It's going over. It's cap. But you know.
Yes. Do it.
It hits.
Wait, can it do that with a blown out int?
It walked it off.
It walked it off,
Yeah.
and it can. It just can't upkeep spells.
Right.
So it hit me.
It's boosting the damage roll again.
How many fucking feet points does this thing get?
It's not feet points.
It's not feet pointing, and that.
fatigue.
Oh
Fatigue.
God! Walk that-
It's spending a lot of it's overspending on its fatigue because it has to.
to,
tier
to
one.
one. Half that.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Dear God. It's like
that's
14
7
damage.
still.
That's is doing what I
yeah,
did
so-
last turn.
yes, it is actually. So it's spent 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's almost certainly going to fail, but it's going to make the roll.
I did this occasionally on Madeline too because going over your fatigue limit is so good when
Yeah.
if you want to
It
do
is.
damage.
Yep. It cannot cast spells next turn, but it needed to do that badly.
I have a single point of vitality left.
All right. Well, it pushes you D3 inches.
I want to give it credit. It probably went over so high that casting spells would have made next turn would have done fatigue rolls anyway.
Yep.
That's what happened with me. So I don't care that I failed.
Yep. And you're over there.
Oh God!
And now the Drudge. You're fortunately not knocked down by this because.
But the Drudge just has to turn and poke me.
Yes, that's what it's planning on doing. That hits.
Roll crap for damage. Roll crap for damage. I'm down. Nicely done.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Eric.
Was it 2 dice?
3 dice. For the table.
Hey, Wind, are you offline Steam for a purpose?
The purpose would be Steam has a shitty bug that disconnects me from Steam friends anytime the connection shakes.
You are spitting blood.
Oh, lovely.
You have a number of rounds. You are grievously injured, and if you're not stabilized, a number of rounds equal to your physique, you will die.
I've got 7.
We'll be good.
Here's the more important thing.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that Snortlesby is going to go kind of nuts at this point.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Boxcars. The Warbeast is scarred by the psychic feedback from its warlock's injuries. The wounds to its mind are so deep that it is reduced to a rampaging monster that will only lash out until it is put down. The beast is no longer... I'm going to feat that. Holy shit.
yes, feat that, please.
Yeah.
That basically means your character is ruined, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Panic. The spirit is broken by the loss of its warlock. The Warbeast tries to flee the battle and hide itself in trembling uncontrollable fear. It continues to do so for die 3 plus 1 hours until a friendly character comes up by making an handling skill roll against a target number of 12, or the warlock renews its bond to 56.
All right, so Snortleby's going to go run away.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
not
so
nearly as bad as some things could be.
As opposed to completely wigging out.
As opposed to the boxcars, which was just... Yeah, Snartlesby is gone, and I need to find a Warbeast.
Yeah, at that point, basically, this entire family just died.
All right, Cephalax is done. The other Drudge goes. It's going to attack Lenoir.
I would give them credit if the boxcars had stayed. That would have been a hell of a. This would have been a hell of an encounter because it just wipes out your family line. That's a hit. That's 1 damage. Congrats. Where?
Tier 2! Haha! I've done enough damage this encounter. I'm happy with the way this encounter's gone. It's been about as hard as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. These have been some good encounters.
Well, I've been planning on the fact that counting Snortlesby as an additional character.
Yeah, which you absolutely should.
Yeah, I forgot last time, which is why it was a little bit easier than I was planning. Also, I added a little bit extra because I figured the Cephalax should be terrifying. And it is!
It totally is. Like, holy shit.
The Drudge Brute will stand up and will attack Errol.
It's like it's feeling like if we had stayed and fought that black clad. Except, without the whole army of, murderers.
Errol.
I will
Dodge
use
that.
I'll heroic dodge that down. I need to figure out how much that damage will end up being now.
Yep.
That's 28 minus my 15 armor.
13, so it'll be 7.
So it'll be 7 to my 1, which blows up my physique completely.
But you'll be able to walk that off next on your turn.
No, I won't.
That's your last feat point?
That was my last speed point.
Okay. Well, it's almost dead, so... Rowan.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah, you've got some wiping up to do here.
Cephalax could have a very bad turn if This guy next to me is dead.
You're in my way. I'm gonna
Oh.
shoot the
And
brute.
we don't have Pearl to say, duck, stupid.
Brute's in the way.
No, like,
Brute's
is
also
hit.
engaged, remembered. You want to
You
shoot the Cephalax.
He's in my way. He's blocking my line of sight.
yeah, he can only.
Oh, he can move.
Yeah, Rowan can
I'll get-
move
I'll get-
or murder the big
Well,
brute.
even
I
with
can
the
move
even
and
with
get.
the
I can move and get 2 shots.
here's the
or I
thing.
can
Even with
kill
the shooting into
3
combat
shots.
penalty, he hits.
That's true.
Well, no. Why is there a opportunity to combat penalty here?
Because you both have reach. And you're engaged with each other.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that reach actually accounted as a
I
problem
will
with
be
it.
right back.
Only if you're both engaging.
I do enough to
Yep.
force a thing.
It's
And
dead.
you crit again.
Oh, you can't crit on damage.
But you credit the
I
hit
crit.
points.
I crit
Oh,
on
it
the
was damage. Oh, never mind.
All right, you've got 2 shots, 2 more shots now.
hit. Okay.
Not that you didn't crit anyway.
All right,
It's exactly
Cephalax.
12 away from you. I'm not sure what your range is.
It's not that.
Okay.
Like- Is the smoke cloud still there? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but it's not really giving you concealment, so. No, you ignore that, don't you?
I do now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the penalty for extreme range is.
-5.
5.
Fuck. What's the bonuses on this stuff? I am actually gonna have to move. Fuck. Oh well.
You want to say you wanted to move before you shot the brute?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's good enough. Yeah. And that. Yeah, that's
That'll
it.
hit. Roll location.
Yeah.
This will probably finish off the Cephalax, to be totally honest. It's got good odds of it. Yeah, that's 6.
6 rather. Yeah.
And it's got 1, 2.
I know
think
it
it's got
recovered
one
4
left.
from
It's got
block
exactly. It healed 4 back last turn.
So it's got what, 2 left?
It's got 1 in. It's got 1 in intellect. You left it with 1, yes. It's got 1 in vitality. It's got 1 in agility left.
Oof.
I have no idea what I can do with all these feat points that I have. I wonder if I can somehow shoot him again.
Technically,
was-
no. You
Oh.
don't have anything that. I don't think you have anything that would allow you to at the moment.
Why do I get all these feat points for then? I can't use them for anything.
I built you too accurate, Nick. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm trying to think of what else.
It's kind of great that Wyrot, the one who never needs feats, always gets them, and Pearl, the one who should be getting all the feats to distribute them, never does.
okay, so he's got 1 vitality. Fine. Fuck him.
Lenore.
I don't know where that 1 vitality is, however.
It is in agility. It is the last point of
No,
agility.
it isn't.
Never mind. That last point is in physique. I am wrong.
Good! Fuck him!
Okay, what? Okay. With blown out agility, his defense is lower, right?
Blown is intellect.
Blown out
His
intelligence.
blown out intellect. His defense is lower. Agility means
So he
his
can't-
attack rolls are penalized.
Go get him, Lennar!
Yeah, parry and go kill that motherfucker.
I can take 1 hit from a drudge. I've taken no damage in both
I
of
don't-
these fights.
I don't even have to care about parry. These dudes can't hurt me. I'm not spending both beat points to parry. I'm just running and gunning.
All right. Yeah, you are just outside of charge range.
Yeah.
Hi.
Stop. I don't like you.
All right, I'll take the free attack. Hang on.
You hit.
It hits.
It's a
okay.
crit, which means it's buzzsawing.
Actually, I'm not giving it that on an off turn attack.
Okay.
Just because that's just silly.
Well, yeah, that would imply it's digging it in while the guy has run away.
The problem is it is a free strike, so it gets an additional damage die.
Ah, ha, 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 how?
Jesus.
That's
Roll it.
Well, that blows out. You're in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna you can walk it off before.
The walk effects will not take. Actually, yeah, you can walk it off now. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So
Since your odds are you're not going to take any more damage this turn.
yeah.
Undoing almost all of that. Well, a good chunk of that, I should say. Good, you rolled a 4. Excellent. Murder this fuck, please. I don't want to kill the party.
Yeah. All right. So here is sword attack.
Yeah. This should kill it. You hit.
Oh, and I didn't crit. God damn it.
It's dead. It has one vitality left. It goes down in a screech of psychic pain, which doesn't actually do anything to you, but, you know.
Doesn't sound very nice.
It's an unpleasant feeling in everyone's heads who are conscious.
It's a very big shame that I can't cast spells behind me. Oh wait, I can't cast spells this turn anyway.
Yeah, you can't. You're
Feeling a little stupid right now.
You're all right.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing.
It's just
the body.
like, we're both mages. I'm a gator. You're not.
Yeah.
We're both mages. I, however, am also a warrior.
Well, he's got the prosthetic blades are actually pretty good, and he has anatomical precision.
Yeah, it's not that he's bad. It's just that I'm better.
Oh yeah, you are much better immediately than he is. Oh, I didn't get to use Instigate. That's such a good spell.
That's why I just charged right into his face.
Well, Instigate wouldn't have worked. He didn't have enough charges left for Instigate to work really well. All right, that's it for you, I take it, Lenoir.
Yeah.
Lenoir? Errol, sorry. Didn't mean to skip by you. What would you like to do, Errol?
Is there anyone still up as an enemy?
There
Yeah.
are two drudges.
This
Drudge
one.
5 and Drudge 3.
This one.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, backstrike on 5.
Yeah, I'll just do the one that I'm gonna have backstrike on. So just move in.
Your physique is blown out, you said, Skitch?
Yeah.
So minus
So
2
my
on the damage.
Yeah. So can't boost this, so let's just I crit on the attack though.
That's so you get a feat point back. Good.
That will be nice. And this is the charge. Drop below is 21.
That's a tough check.
That is...
It is dead.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Rar. It attacks Rowan. It actually hits Rowan.
Does 9 damage.
Heroic dodge. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's it for the drudges. Rowan. Parry,
I'm gonna
back of shoot.
parry, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep shooting him until it stops moving. Oh, look, I crit.
Yeah. Yeah, roll
Stop
damage.
stealing all the crits that I need.
Shink!
I mean, he is a virtuoso. That's why he gets the, yeah, that's a tough check. Because he is already injured. He is dead.
I get my feet points back.
All right. First things
All right,
first.
so we need
First
medicine
things
rolls.
first, medical rolls.
Medical roll first on Grunther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
you guys
do
roll
medical
that
roll
real
on Grunther. So that will be I'm going to actually boost this. It doesn't really matter if I boost it or not. The
It's
outcome?
DC 14 check, so.
Yeah, then I'll boost it.
Yeah, I would suggest that.
Hey, come on. Shit. And if I feet point to re-roll that, I don't keep the boost, don't I?
Yes, you do. You keep the boost.
I'll feet point to re-roll it then.
There you go.
There we go.
You are stable, Grunther. You're at 1 vitality.
I feel
I'm gonna cut off.
overcooked.
You should be feeling alive.
All right. By the way, Pearl, you now wake up also.
Here's the process of things I do. I cut off the Cephalax's head.
All right. That's
That is not only an okay action, that is like the most logical thing any of us could do.
I'm going to cut off its head, I'm going to rip off its little mask thing, and then I'm going to stomp its head into the ground.
done. You've got to find red paste under your foot.
Pearl witnesses is the first thing she sees when she gets up. And she's just like,
Where's Snortlesby?
We'll have to recover him.
He went off running that way.
I'll go get him. I head off in the direction of Snortlesby.
You go
I'll
limping
go
off.
too.
All right, you two go limping off after Shortlesby.
I'm just gonna...
He's making pathetic noises in a room somewhere.
So my physique is dropped at the moment, so that means my physique is 4. So I have 4 health right now from after combat recovery.
Yes.
Alright, so I need to make a animal handling roll for him. So we'll boost that.
All right, that fight was about as tough as I was hoping it would be, if not slightly tougher.
It went
Refund
bad because I
Snortlesby,
got
everything's
dropped
cool.
immediately.
Yeah. It happens. All right, yeah, you got it back. Sortlesby is calmed down, but he is still sort of whimpering and.
What? I'm fine. Stop being a baby. You're such a baby.
My head hurts.
Oh, your head hurts. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Everything hurts.
Shut up, Grunther.
Oh boy, you guys got battered around.
We got the shit knocked out of us.
Oh. All right, so you guys.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, you guys do some further investigation. You do not find any more drudges, thankfully. Nor do you find any more Cephalax.
Thankfully.
There was only the one here.
You know, while they were off doing that, I'm just going to repeat this process of stomping everyone's heads into fine red paste, including just to make sure nothing
It's a
gets
little
back
trickier
up.
with the drudges because their helmets are bolted to, like, those metal plates that are bolted to their torsos.
That won't stop me from trying.
Fair enough.
You're gonna hurt your foot occasionally.
I am basically going to carve their head off, the whole thing off, and pull it out, and just like, I don't know, kind of like carving a pineapple.
You're gonna more be bisecting them than beheading them, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dissecting them, and it's gonna be like carving a pineapple.
Right,
I'm going.
Right, so
just-
that's gross.
Their brains. I am going to remove their brains somehow and make sure they're pasty.
They're very, very dead. We'll leave it at that. But
I'm
yes,
keeping that mask though, for the record.
Not that I'm against the killing of the spider thing, but only reasonable one of them you've gone and offed, and so we don't really know what the fuck they were doing here.
Well, I'm not sure if keeping that one alive would have been prudent either.
Yeah.
Reasonable or at least more sentient than the others does not necessarily mean it would be useful to keep them alive.
All right. So, important note. So the direction you guys were going off, that they were carrying boxes, leads to leads sort of to a stairwell that goes down, and it leads to the interesting at the bottom stairwell. There's basically what looks like a tunnel has been opened. It leads off into sort of some carved tunnels that go off to the north.
Okay.
And it
Do we
looks
get
like they
our
were carrying
vitality back?
You get your physique and vitality back. Yes.
Awesome.
You guys have plenty of time for a short rest. Yes. I'm going to recommend that you don't actually immediately pursue deeper into the place, much deeper into the place, and take some actual rest time so that Pearl actually is not completely foobar.
I'm just gonna look at that tunnel that they were carrying things. Does it look like the tunnel is newer?
Yes.
Right. I want to blow this up.
No!
Other things you're noticing. It's very clear that from a quick sort of scan of the level down below, that somebody's been exploring down there. And at a guess, it's sort of the footprints you're able to notice seem to match up fairly well with the drudges. The Cephalax wouldn't leave footprints, obviously.
Well, I got that impression just from all the boxes up here.
Yes, well, but yeah, it's clear that that virtually everything was up on the floor that's loose has been boxed up, and it looks like it's being carried out.
It seems as though it didn't seem like have any idea of what was and what was not relevant, and so just like, oh, just take everything as
I now realize that I could have used Grave Whispers on the decapitated head of the Cephalax, but I have no idea what that would result in.
I'm going to say that you probably didn't want to do that. I'm just going to say this off the top of my head.
I'm gonna get. That's why I'm glad I looked at it. I realized
that's why that's where you're glad you were more angry than rational at that moment.
Oh no! Had I noticed it, I probably would have thought about it, and then it would be about now that I would be saying I smashed its head beneath my foot instead of earlier.
All right. So, but yeah, it's. Actually, everyone who's in the area may give me an intellect check if you'd like.
Intellect check? That's my specialty. Dirt.
16.
Okay, Pearl.
Hey, entirely average for me.
I got it.
I was gonna say,
No, I'm sorry. I rolled ass. Never mind.
Pearl. Looking at the boxes and the way things are packed, although it looks like the glassware has been packed fairly carefully, it's pretty obvious to you that everything's been. It looks like that the stuff has been packed up in something of a hurry. It's pretty clear that they were trying to get things out of here pretty quickly. And from the little observations of the way it was talking, or talking in massive air quotes, and from some other things, it doesn't strike you as this is the sort of thing that would normally be. This thing probably would not normally have been fairly impatient.
We're
That's all
gonna
I'm
go.
say.
These feel kind of like things that are like immortal and are just willing to wait centuries of watching their drones do things.
I was gonna make the out of character comment that they were getting ready to take these things over to someone's house to sell them as Tupperware.
Absolutely, that's exactly it. So yes, that is the impression you got, Pearl.
Seems like they were intent on getting out of here as quick as possible. Things as tough as that wanted to not deal with something that means there's something even worse around here, most likely.
Or some much worse makes this place its home, and it's stepped out for a little bit.
Okay.
But
I take a nap.
Or maybe they were just expecting someone else to be coming here looking to do the same thing.
maybe... I doubt that, though. A thought occurs to Pearl, and if going down is the dangerous thing, I assume going to the higher areas of the castle is okay.
You can investigate up there. It looks like basically most of the upstairs and this floor have been cleared out, basically, by these. Most of what's up there and down here is in boxes, I should say.
When I go up to, like, the top floor / roof / balcony or whatever,
Yep.
do I find a big lizard-looking nest?
That's a good question. I hadn't thought of that. Yes! It looks like it's been abandoned for a while, but yes, there is one.
I think they had the right idea. That flying lizard, this is its castle. And I don't think it would take too kindly to intruders.
Well, I'm sure.
Tomorrow,
I'm
after I've had a chance to sleep.
I'm sure that if we just tell it that we weren't the ones who boxed up all its shiny things, that it'd be totally understanding.
These aren't good shiny things. They're made out of. Well, this one's kind of cool. You hold up what a clearly Orgoth dagger.
Yes. It's all curvy and spiked.
Errol will just sort of like give us.
This one's cool. Look at the faces. They move.
If you know this,
This one's cool. Pulls out a fell blade from a box clearly smaller than it.
Yeah. Errol, as an aside, as they're sort of looking through the boxes a bit, you recognize something.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is something there that is very much of Nis origin.
Oh, isn't that what a surprise? Mind if I do a lore check on this?
Absolutely. Go for it.
I can't boost this, but I better damn well know what this is. Unfortunately, it's not a good skill for me, so. Damn it.
9. It's definitely a religious object of some sort.
Okay. Can I do a secondary roll that's the faith of Nisor as a
Absolutely.
Because there we go.
All right. It's definitely. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly what it is yet. I've been sort of noodling on that, but it's definitely a relic of the clergy of Nisors.
This will cause Errol to wait, and is one of the glass items that is that?
Absolutely. No, it's in with the glass items, but it's not actually made of glass.
Okay, what is it made out of?
It looks like glass, but it's much harder and it's not easily broken. It turns out.
Transparent aluminum.
His Errol's eyes widen a bit, and then he sort of lets out a sigh of relief when he notices that it's not in fact damaged.
Yep.
And then looks at a frown. It's like whoever these people were, they were stealing artifacts that are not of theirs, their own.
Ooh, Errol, it's a mirror.
Ooh.
I'll hold on to it.
That seems not to be made out of glass, basically.
Yes.
Well, from the look of things, looks like Dragon's been doing the same thing.
Well, the dragon.
The lizard.
One thing
Well, I suppose that's what they tend to do anyway, isn't it?
I want to look around and see if I notice anything particular to just anything in this room, including the pasty corpses, that would have caused the markless undead outside of that we fought earlier. No?
Nope.
Damn. Very concrete answer. You know very solidly what those undead are, and I don't. And that makes me annoyed.
So Errol is concerned, but he still seems a little bit relieved that the stuff hasn't been actually stolen, just attempted to be stolen. So.
Yep.
And then in the remarks, well, the chances are there are more relics of my people and their faith in this structure that have not been confiscated, or rather absconded with.
Considering that we were tasked to clear this whole thing out, I don't think we can consider our task complete until the lizard has been dealt with.
Yes, and we have not run into it yet, so.
Okay.
I can wait a day.
I think that is probably a day's work that you've put in so far. Shall we say?
Yeah, back to camp explaining just what the trash just happened.
Yeah, the professor is fascinated and horrified simultaneously, and takes copious notes because he's never heard of anything like this.
Is there anyone around the camp who looks like they have the can craft whatever this mask is made out of?
It's metal. There are no blacksmiths in camp. No.
Okay, I will keep it for now then.
Hi, were you planning on wearing it?
Yes, just not as a mask.
You might try Errol.
He would have craft metal work, wouldn't he?
Though he hasn't revealed that to anyone.
Right.
Well, actually, yeah, you would have known because most of the time at camps he has been maintaining his equipment.
Mm-hmm. I haven't really decided what I want to turn this into, because clearly it is my trophy from this guy, and it's going to give me my +1 on Cephalax.
Yes, +1 on interacting with Cephalax. Good luck with that.
Damn it, it's a +1. I might turn it into like a shoulder piece or something.
At any
But-
rate, that's basically what I've
Codpiece.
got for tonight.
I have never ended a session like with my character this hurt before. Next session, do we start at full health, or am I gonna still be hurt?
It's time based, so you get your. I'll look at the injury. Let me look at the injury recovery rules. Fortunately, you do have.
Full recovery instead of slow.
Yeah.
If you were slow recovery, this would take literal months.
Is that just a variant rule that some people run under?
No, that's half the about like some injuries, the more grievous kind, like losing an arm, result in slow recovery. At which point you gain 1 vitality plus any medicine checks, medicine skill people keeping with you for a week, per week, until you finish recovering to full.
Right. Normal recovery is you get your vitality back in the first, your physique and your vitality back after the first, short rest. After that, you get 1 vitality point for each hour for the first 3 hours after being injured. And you get an additional vitality every 6 hours until you regain all your vitality.
So Pearl will be good to go tomorrow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Especially since I'm going to assume take it as read you were getting some medical treatment from Errol during the evening. So
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, because basically it would be you got your vitality, so you got 4 back from your physique. When we recovered, you were at 1. You recover at 1, so that's 1. So you're at 5 vitality. How much total vitality do you have?
My health max is 13, and
All right, so that's
My
there
current
plus.
recovery-
So it's
So should I
5,
ro-
6, 7, 8.
So if I roll medicine, how much does that impact? Or
I'm just going to assume that she's going to get basically the rapid recovery instead of the once every 3 hours, once every 6 hours. So yeah, over the course of the night you'll be fine.
In general, for
Okay.
this kind of stuff, you don't roll medicine. It is just how much bonus you have to
How much-
medicine.
yeah, just what your skill bonuses are. Yeah.
so it'd be just 5.
How many ranks do you have in it? 1 or 2?
I have 2.
So you get it's plus
2.
2. It's,
Okay.
Basically, he gets plus 2 per hour. Basically,
Okay.
she gets
Okay.
plus 2 per hour.
Yeah.
She. A bit, yeah.
I'm presuming you're going to be offering this to both the
Yes,
pigs.
you get both. You get it. Yes.
Yeah.
You're able to. You have medical supplies with you. Actually, you've got an alchemist with you. That's actually a big help too.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask, can alchemists make healing potions? Is that
They
a
can
thing?
make. They make something similar, specifically for treating long-term, out of combat injuries. They don't really do much
Yeah.
for in combat injuries, but in out of combat injuries they do. Let me get the exact rules on that. Like, wait, they actually have something for that. This should be this one, I think.
What is that? I know it's someone's phone.
Yeah, I'm getting texts.
Oh, it's you.
What noise is that, though? I feel like I know it, but I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a notification sound.
It's the alchemy stuff. No, it's good. No wonder I couldn't find the thing. What I was looking for there. That was the wrong book. That was Gods, Nations, and Kings, which is not a useful book for finding the alchemy rules in.
No.
I was reading that last night because I was messing with one character, and the wording on the Arcanist variants is weird because, like, the Ordic one says it starts with skills, and then it tells you that it doesn't start with these other skills that the Arcanist normally does, but then it tells you that it starts with 3 spells, but it doesn't say that you don't start with the other 3 that the Arcanist normally does.
Aha.
No,
I
you,
was.
you absolutely replace those starting spells with the.
Oh, I did. I was just
Yeah.
staring at him, going like, "Oh, that's an
All right, there's the
awkward
alchemical
writing."
restorative, which allows you to automatically stabilize somebody, which is awesome.
That'd be useful.
Yeah, it's healing limit. There we go. When applied, the user heals 1 additional vitality point per hour for a number of hours equal to D3 plus the medicine skill level of the character applying the salve. Damn, that's awesome stuff. So assume that that he's providing you with healing limit for that, because that's yeah. There we go.
Take 2. Call me in the morning.
God damn, I've forgotten how good that is. All right. But anyways, that's going to do it for this session. 2 XP for everybody. Hooray.
Hooray!
Yay.
And,
What is this? It's an ability analog.
I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. For everybody watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, watching it live. I will be highlighting this and uploading the recording to YouTube. So if you came in late, you'll be able to catch it later. The other episodes are all up on YouTube also for this campaign, and that should do it for this week. We'll be back. I think we'll actually be back next week because I think we're actually back to a regular schedule. Hooray!
Yay.
Fun times. So thank you guys for watching. Hope everybody fun, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.